Hello, I'm Scott Whitaker with Arctic Air Services. We started our business from the ground up and grew it based on the service end of the industry. We own over 50 vehicles, which we depend on every day to make our business run smoothly. We know the value and importance of offering great production and excellent service. That's why we choose Conley Buick GMC, because they provide us with the best cars and trucks and have a service department second to none. Next time you're in the market for a vehicle, I highly recommend Conley Buick GMC, where they'll treat you like family.
It's morning again in Palmetto. Today, over 1,000 people will move from other states to Florida. Jobs and industries are rebounding, and so are the housing markets. It is no better time than the present to invest in quality real estate here. A safe and friendly place for your kids to play. A thriving hometown culture immersed in historic districts like no other. A place to turn a house into a home. Palmetto proud. Matthew Guthrie and Associates Realty.
The name of the award, you were the #1 stream in the streaming awards. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
Hey guys, Chris Conley here from Conley Buick GMC. Kickoff's right around the corner. Buckle your seatbelts and hold on tight. It's time for some Tiger football.
You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinals on TigerVision.
You're watching TigerVision, presented by Conley Buick GMC. TigerVision is brought to you in part by Conley Buick GMC, Arctic Air, Heinz Law, Duet Pools, Richardson Stenton Roofing, Palmetto Bait and Tackle, Clicking Spree, Garrett Richard, Bull and Tiger Insurance, Coastal Mobile Screens, Burton Trucking, and WB3. Now let's kick it to the booth live from Harley Stadium from Palmetto, Florida for the Clicking Spree pregame show.
We are live. Welcome to paradise here at Harley Stadium in Palmetto, located on Florida's beautiful Sun Coast. I'm Tom Porter, and tonight the stakes couldn't be higher. We have moved past the openers and the regular season, and we are deep in the hunt. It is the Class 6A Region 3 semifinal, and your number 1 seeded Palmetto Tigers are hosting the number 5 seed District 9 champion Mitchell Mustangs.
That's right, Tom. Good evening, Tiger Nation. The air is different tonight. You can feel it. We're down to the final 4 teams in the region. Palmetto survived a massive scare last week in overtime against Wiregrass Ranch to get here, and Mitchell is coming off a dominant 40-9 thrashing of Leonard. Palmetto beat Leonard 31-9.
It's a classic matchup, Ken. The battle-tested Road Warriors from Pasco County versus the Kings of Manatee County defending the jungle. I'm joined as always by my partner Ken Burton Jr., our sideline reporter Bill Britt, and Steve Johnson with stats from our Atlanta studio. Ken, for the winner tonight, it's a trip to the regional finals. For the loser, the pads go in until spring.
Yes, sir. Win or go home, Tom. It's the best time of the year.
Let's talk about the home team. The Tigers entered tonight at 10-1, riding an 8-game winning streak. But Ken, last week was stressful to say the least. A 42-41 overtime win against Wiregrass Ranch, where the Tigers turned the ball over 4 times and still found a way to win on the final play.
Yes, stressful is the understatement, Tom. That was a character win for the Tigers, but let's be honest, from an X's O standpoint, you cannot turn the ball over 4 times in a regional semifinal and expect to survive again.
Absolutely. But when the offense is clicking, they are lethal. Junior quarterback Matthew Hennessy has thrown for over 2,000 yards and 28 touchdowns this season. He spreads the ball around beautifully.
Yeah, he does, and he has a 3-headed monster at receiver. You've got Josh Hicks with nearly 800 yards and 10 touchdowns, Maurice Carter with 9 scores, and Nazir Pitchford, who's averaging 19 yards a catch.
And don't forget about the ground game. Keyron Jones has been the workhorse with 676 yards so far, but last week Ashton Kelly really stepped up.
Yes, he did. Kelly brings a different physicality. He's averaging 6 yards a carry. The key for Palmetto tonight is balance. Mitchell's defense is stout. If Palmetto can establish the run behind that massive offensive line, it stops the Mustangs' pass rush from pinning their ears back. They need to sustain drives and keep their own defense fresh.
Let's flip now the field over to the visitors. The Mitchell Mustangs made the long trip down from Newport Richey. They are 10-2 and have won games this year by scores like 80-0, 54-7. They are explosive.
Yeah, they're a problem, Tom. It starts with the senior quarterback, Caden Thomas. He's thrown for over 2,000 yards and 28 touchdowns, identical passing TD numbers to Hennessy. He threw a Pasco record 9 TDs against Anclote 3 weeks ago. But here's the difference. Thomas has also rushed for 487 yards and 10 touchdowns on the ground.
Wow, he is a true dual threat, and he has a favorite target who might be the best all-around athlete on the field tonight in Bryce Backus.
Backus is the X factor. He leads the team with 43 catches for 744 yards, 11 touchdowns. But watch this. He also runs the ball. He plays defense, and he's the team's punter. He's got 56 tackles and an interception on the other side of the ball. Palmetto's secondary, led by Zion Roberson and Jeremiah Patterson, must know where number 2 is on every snap.
Thank you.
We never have to apologize for that interruption. That was the color guard presented by the Palmetto High School JROTC program. Color guard was commanded by Cadet Captain Fernandez. The Florida flag is being presented by Cadet Captain Evans, and United States Guard is Cadet Captain Zazueta. The Florida flag guard is Cadet Staff Sergeant Garcia. All right, defensively, Mitchell is no slouch either, Kenny. We were just going about the Mitchell side. They have a pass rush that can wreck a game plan.
That's right. Senior Ethan Andrews has 7 sacks and 83 total tackles. And watch out for Drain Gully coming off the edge with 6 sacks of his own. Palmetto's offensive tackles are going to have to be disciplined. Mitchell forces mistakes. They have 10 interceptions as a team this year.
So, Ken, when you look at the tail of the tape, where is this game going to be won or lost tonight?
Well, I'm looking squarely at the Palmetto front 7 versus Mitchell's rushing attack when they have the ball. Palmetto's defense is led by senior linebacker Paul Moore, who has 52 tackles and 11 tackles for loss.
Moore is a tackling machine, and he has helped up front with Chase Henson and Isaiah Tyson, who are combined for nearly 30 tackles for loss.
Exactly. If Moore, Henson, and Hines can contain Thomas in the pocket and stop him from scrambling, Palmetto wins this game. If Thomas breaks containment and extends play, much like we saw last week with Wiregrass, it puts too much pressure on our defensive backs. On the flip side, Palmetto must win the turnover battle tonight. You mentioned the 4 turnovers last week. Mitchell has recovered 19 fumbles this year. Ball security is priority number 1, 2, and 3 for the Tigers tonight.
Can't agree more. And we cannot ignore special teams. Palmetto has a weapon that most high schools can only dream of.
Yes, and he was cranking them out pregame, Brandon Galloway. He's one of the top-ranked kickers in the nation. When you get into these tight playoff games, field position is everything. Galloway forces touchbacks, going to make Mitchell drive 80 yards every time they get the ball. And if the offense stalls, he's money on field goals. That is a massive hidden advantage for the Tigers.
The atmosphere here at Harley Stadium is reaching a fever pitch. The stands are packed, the band is rocking, and the student sections are loud. This is a legacy game. The winner moves on one step closer to the state championship, and the loser goes home. Hey, Bill, we got you down there on the sideline. What are the weather conditions going on tonight?
Well, guys, it's a beautiful night, but the field is a lot of moisture, so it'll be interesting to see the footing if it's going to affect play, and hopefully as the game progresses, it'll dry out a little bit. But right now, it's pretty damp.
Thank you, Bill. You know, getting back, this is what we all work for. It's in the summers in the weight room. Like last week, Palmetto needs to come out fast, but not let Mitchell get back into the game like Wiregrass Ranch did twice last week. They need to use that team speed, get the ball to Jock Harris and Maurice Carter in space, and let the athletes work. I expect a physical, high-scoring game tonight, but I think the Tigers' battle-tested schedule gives them the edge. Mitchell's schedule ranked in the bottom 17% in Class 6A this season.
It's the Mustangs and the Tigers, Region 3 semifinal. A spot in the regional final against either West Boca Raton or Eastlake is on the line.
Yes, and we'll keep up with those games tonight. But I'm ready, Tom. Let's play some football here.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment with a coin toss and then the kickoff. Don't go anywhere. You're watching TigerVision as presented by Conley Buick GMC.
The captains are out there. Who do we got this week? Dion Roberson, Maurice Carter, Chase Henson, and defensive tackling machine Paul Moore.
I like it. You know, all those guys are leaders on this team. You know, a lot of times you see near the end of the regular season, you'll start seeing captains picked. You know, some seniors, getting some seniors in there. But this group right here is the core of this team. They've done a great job this year.
Yeah, they are. They're a special group there, and
Unfortunately, the Mitchell team has got white jerseys on with white letters. It's going to be very difficult to see those numbers. Well, yet again, I think they do that on purpose.
Yeah, just want to keep us guessing, keeping us challenged here. Yeah, those games last week with Wiregrass Ranch, we were talking about how their jerseys were very easy to read, but we'll get it done. We will get it done.
Yeah, definitely. So we're just getting ready here. You see the Mitchell team line up in the end zone, ready to run out. Looks like Mitchell won the toss and deferred to the second half. Palmetto's going to take the ball and defend the east end zone here.
Okay, so it'll be interesting to see here again if they choose to kick the ball away from, Carter and Harris, and kick it short like Wiregrass Ranch did last week. I don't think their kicker, he's pretty good as far as PAT and field goal, but I don't think he has put many in the end zone for touchback. So
here come the Mitchell Mustangs running out. You notice as you look across the field, they got a pretty big crowd that's followed them here from Pasco County, and they also brought their band and maybe even some dancers over there. That's pretty impressive for an away game.
Yes, I did read that they have a superb band. To me, it's up there with Riverview, and let's see what other good band. Riverview has a good band, and up there in southern Bloomingdale. Bloomingdale had a good band. They wreaked havoc for us when we had the playoff game up there.
They sure did. Definitely was a difference in that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're I can hear them pretty good, even with the headset on here. So a quick start will neutralize that.
As we watch the Tigers run on the field there, and I believe that is Jock Harris, I think, that does the backflip there. I was thinking one of these games we'll get you or Brian to come down there and try that out for us.
I think you're a little bit younger, so you should get the first dibs on that.
And much heavier. Again, this Harley Stadium here in Palmetto, I mean, what a beautiful field. The new turf field, new scoreboard. The fencing's all been replaced. The flags, we have the new lights, the red lights and the white lights this year. I mean, the school board has really done a great job getting this field and stadium looking very nice.
Yes, they have. And watching Wiregrass Ranch last week, going back to the Largo game that we hosted last year and were upset in the first round. You remember we played that during the day because we didn't have any lights because of the hurricanes coming through. And they've got the new lights that change colors, and hopefully they'll be changing colors tonight on a regular basis. That'll be a good thing. So let's see what their senior kicker does here as far as strategy kicking to our guys. Now, we do not have anybody on our side of the field as far as back. They're straight. Our deep back, I think that's Jock Harris, is back there on the 10-yard line. He is right on the hash mark with the kicker.
Mitchell Mustangs number 41, Drew Delaney, puts toe to leather.
There we go.
Here we go. Bust up the middle. It's number 5, Maurice Carter. Making a run. We got a block. I don't see any penalties on the field. I do see a penalty on the 31-yard line over here.
Okay.
That's going to come back.
Oh goodness, we don't need laundry tonight. But one thing I would do if I was their kicker and I saw number 5 there, and they told me to kick it short, I would not kick it to him. I'd just kick it out of bounds. But we're going to lose about 50 yards of field position here with that. Here, there's the hold.
Well, high school football kicking is one of the areas where high school kind of suffers. A lot of kids in high school can't kick to the level. When you get a good kicker, they really stand out. And Palmetto definitely has that. Brandon Galloway, number 16, Brandon Galloway, 6'4", 190 pounds, and one of the strongest legs we've had here at Palmetto High School
without a doubt.
in maybe 20
Forever.
years. Yeah, I mean, he really can boot the ball. Has had some accuracy issues. Some of that's situational as well with where they're out on the field, but very strong leg. He's a great kickoff guy. I would say he's a kickoff specialist. He punts the ball very well, but he puts the ball 5-10 yards out of the end zone almost every time. So, all right, Hennessy is back We have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 single back. All right, there's a snap. Ball out to number 3, Jock Harris. Makes a nice little play, and looks like they have him down at after a 2-yard gain. Jock Harris has been such a spark for this team. I mean, every once in a while you get a player on the team that you can just see the athleticism, some of the plays he makes every week in and out that are just amazing, and he is delivered for Palmetto time and time again this year.
He comes in with 800 yards and 11 scores, and part of that 3-headed monster he has to throw to.
All right, we've got the snap. It's going to be another quick pass out here, number 14, Nazir Pitchford. Nazir makes a couple of them miss, and a respectable gain. It looks like he's close to a first down.
Yeah, like the play called, getting our receivers into the game and kind of to put this defense on notice that, we can come out and throw it. Hennessy threw, despite the 4 turnovers, he threw for over 300 yards last week in that track meet. So he's over 2,000 for the year with 29 touchdowns.
That's amazing. I had no idea it was that many. That's crazy. All right, handoff up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. That was a nice little run. Good push by the offensive line on that play, Kenny.
Yeah, exactly. First run, and you had a nice 3rd and short there, and just give it to, I believe that was Kelly, averaging 6 yards a carry coming in. Yeah, it was Kelly, and moves the chains. Tigers off to a good start.
You look at this Mitchell defense, and they're not exceptionally large. They're not a big team. They're very athletic, and we've had some teams like that. And went to halftime. I forget who the team was. It was 0-0 at the half. They were very athletic.
Calvary.
There you go. All right. It looks like the defensive lineman might have jumped off sides, number 51. That's going to be Nolan Kearns. If he did come across the left guard did react, but I believe that was going to be.
From an offensive lineman's perspective, it's always them, right?
Yeah, always. Can't be us.
I was just checking.
Can't be us. It's hard to tell from that angle. We don't have the down-the-line angle to see if he made it all the way across or not, but it looks like Palmetto's reacting favorably to the conversation on the refs.
Watching the replay of the 3rd and short, just a simple dive to the big back.
I'm going to tell you that Mitchell band is playing across the field, and I thought that was our band for a minute. They are loud. They are going to be a definite factor in this game. We were talking last week about the Palmetto High School band, how much they have improved over the last few years. Don't have the numbers yet, but they are getting better, and you can tell by the way they play that they are definitely improving as a band.
Oh, absolutely. They've had some great halftime shows this year.
All right, Hennessy's back. Little shotgun side pocket there, number 28. Oh, man, nice tackle. Number 28, Ashton Kelly, who had such a great game last week.
Yeah.
Just not able to slip past that first tackler.
No, they had loaded the box with 8 people, and so he tried to get outside with no luck. So they're behind the chains here, 2nd and about 15. Time for a screen or going back a slant to one of our receivers here. Let's see what Coach Sanders dials up.
I love his style offense where, it's a check with me, come back, he's checking out the defense to see what they're doing and then making adjustments. He does a great job with that.
Okay.
Oh. Nice little catch. There he goes. Nice. That is Maurice Carter with a nice little catch. He kind of bobbled it at the first and trapped it against his helmet, was able to bring it down and make a nice little gain there.
Yeah, he was able. There wasn't a lot of room to work there in the boundary, but he was one player away from taking that to the house here on the short side of the field.
A lot of times at that timing, especially with those quick passes, if you've got to catch that thing clean to get loose, to miss that first tackler, and he was able to get about halfway there, so that's great.
Puts him in a 3rd and 5, very manageable, possibly 2-down territory here.
A little wet, like Bill Britt said tonight. Little humid, not a hot night, but a humid night, which is a little odd. But beautiful turnout from the fans. A lot of people in the stands. Should be a great atmosphere tonight for football.
Yeah, I was out on the field. It is a little bit slick.
He's got 4 receivers. And there's a snap to Hennessy. Looks like he's going to overthrow Maurice Carter by just a yard or 2 there. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Let's see what we're going to do here. So it looks like they're going to punt the ball.
Yeah, probably a smart early in the game here. Let's play the field position. Get your highly rated kicker out here, and let's flip field positions. Pregame, he looked really solid. Probably the best I've seen him so far. Let's just see how he does it. They're playing him back deep.
So that's not number 2 back there. That's number 5, Cody Connor, back to receive.
Right.
Good snap. It's the kick away.
Oh, he hammered.
Oh, nice one. The fair catch at the 20-yard line by number 5, Cody Connor. We had talked earlier about number 2, Bryce Backus, and he's returned some punts for kickoffs and has been awesome on defense and offense. And I wonder if they're trying to save his legs possibly because he is the offense tonight.
He is. He's 38% of all their offense, and then he's playing defense, and he's punting. So, they're going to need him. And the thing about that's good for the Palmetto defense. They know they have a lot of weapons, but he's the key guy that Thomas is going to go to. And I think part of the game plan is if we can take him out of the game, then, let somebody else beat you.
There you go. There's that combination of 1 and 2, Caden Thomas and Bryce Backus in the backfield. 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Backus in motion. Drop back, and that's a pass completed to number 7, Alex Fairbanks. Going to be a 1st down.
Yeah. Thomas is probably one of the better quarterbacks we're going to come up against this season. Having a bang-up year. He's thrown for over 2,000 yards. 9 TDs in one game 3 weeks ago set a Pasco County record. That game they won 80-0.
Wow. They got a little hurry-up offense. They immediately got back to the line ready to go, so they're going to try to tire the Tigers out tonight, it seems. There's a snap. Looking to pass again, and that's going to be complete. Looks like number 3, possibly, R.J. Peabody. Does that look
R.J.
right?
Peabody and Pitchford on the coverage just pretty much just ran it down and out, and they're taking what the defense is giving them here. Trying to do this hurry up so that the Tigers can't get get a blitz called.
Size and athleticism, and definitely the speed and the cardio is going to favor Mitchell early in this game. We'll hand off there to running back. That's going to be number 8? 6, Darren Long, number 6. That is a 5'10", 160-pound running back.
He's their top running back, 491 yards coming into the season tonight. Coach Arcady felt that, much like last week, they can make Mitchell one-dimensional and shut the run out.
Got 4 receivers, 1 back, sidecar left here. There's a snap, another completed pass to number 7, Alex Fairbanks. So they're taking everything that's under. They're just going to, we're covering for the deep pass on that play. And, we haven't seen much from Bryce Backus yet. I don't even see him on the field.
Yeah, you're going to see Rocky Schwartz. Schwartz is going to be on him in man coverage tonight. And
Backus is in the slot to the right. We got 4 receivers again, 2 on each side, and the sidecar right there. See what they're continue the same style offense. Oh, there was some kind of miscommunication there. We got pressure on him, and he just throws the ball away. Smart play. Oh, and a penalty. They're going to call a late hit there?
I hope not, because the Tigers had him. That was 3rd down and 5 and incomplete.
And I didn't see the contact on the side, but
you think it was on the roughing the passer?
I mean, the back judge called it quite a ways back there, so okay. I wouldn't think so. It looked like it was on the right sideline of.
Okay, well they're talking it over there, 3 of them.
That's always usually that they're going to pick something up. I mean, if they sit and talk that long, generally they'll pick it up. So there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
So 4th down.
So that's a sign of a good officiating crew. They get together, they communicate what happened, different angles, and they make a decision. That was great there.
Yes.
So that's going to be 4th down to 6 now?
Yes, and that's what you want in playoff football. Really, any game, you don't want the the referees to be part of the outcome here. So great job for the Tiger defense to get the Mustangs to forcing in the punt. And we're going to get the ball. Now, we don't have anybody back. We're at the 40-yard line.
4th down and 6, a smaller team.
Backus is their punter. They're all everything.
Yeah. There you go. Nice little punt.
Nobody there.
Nobody back there. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds about the 21-yard line there.
21-yard line.
You know, interesting enough, you're talking about a well-coached, smaller, athletic team. They have to be precise, and they also are going to have to take some chances tonight. So when you see Backus back there as the punter, 3 up backs blocking, you can almost plan on a fake punt tonight. You can almost see it happening.
Exactly. He is there, Mr. Everything, and no holds barred tonight. It's one and done, one game season, and if it was 4th and 2, he's lining up like 10 yards off the ball. He's going to go with it here, but he's going to be out there on the defense. Tigers start their second series, pretty much about where they started last time.
That was a little trading of blows there, and both defenses did well. And, I think this is going to be a war of attrition in the first half, and we'll see, who can make the big play. So we got Bill Britt down here on the sideline. Bill, you have a local celebrity with you out here. Bill's wrapped up in the microphone. There you go.
I'm here with His Honor, the mayor, the big cheese at Palmetto, Dan West. And Dan told me he wants to talk Palmetto Tigers football.
Bill, I'm telling you what, it's a good night out here. We've got a great crowd out here tonight to watch this playoff game. It's always great to be here at Hartley Stadium when the Tigers are playing. And so both teams are playing tough right now, and I think we're going to see a great game.
You got a prediction?
I think Palmetto's going to pull it out, okay?
Boy, he sounds like a politician every time I talk to him.
What a politician.
Right, there you have it from the mayor himself.
Thanks, Bill.
Back to you guys.
He's not even up for a re-election.
Interesting formation here. They got 2 receivers wide to the right. They're going to hand it off in the middle here. All right, that's going to be number 3, Jock Harris, for a small gain. Looks like a 1-yard gain. Is that Partridge? Number 7.
That was Jock. Yeah, he's trying. They were trying the jet sweep there.
2nd down and 9.
And it didn't get off to a good start.
No, definitely. They had some good penetration on that, and were able to get in the backfield pretty easily there and break up the play. So
about a 1-yard gain.
All right, another handoff around the right side. That's a nice little run there. And that's by number, who was that there? Number 28?
Kelly again.
28, Kelly. Yeah, he had a great game last week and was a durable running back last few weeks.
Nice little 5-yard gain. Is going to put it 3rd and manageable here. A lot of things Tiger can pull out the playbook here. So let's see what they do.
When they do the water breaks, I have a little interview like that. So that's how we're working.
Having a little technical difficulties here with Bill's microphone, which I know you guys are going to find that hard to believe. But Tigers are
there we go.
There he's cut now. Good. All right. You know what they say about old dogs and new tricks, right? New technology.
Rights to the broadcast of this region quarterfinal game in the 2025 FHSAA Class 6A football championships have been granted to TigerVision by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited.
For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2025 FHSAA football championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA.
All right, guys, back with you. I'm very excited that they have those FHSAA announcements recorded this year. It makes it
they're tongue twisters.
They definitely are. All right, Hennessy's back again. We got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, single back. going to be a pass. He's looking to the left. Oh, and the ball's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Great play by that defensive line.
Yeah, they teach you if you don't get to the quarterback and he's getting ready, at least to jump, and that's exactly what they did. So another 3 and out for the Palmetto offense here as they continue to try to feel out the Mitchell defense. Let's see what.
That was number 12, Toby Tutkin for Mitchell Mustangs that really made a great play there. He's made a couple plays already in this game.
He's just 5'10", 170 with some ups there.
There you go. Brandon Galloway gets the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
He is booming this ball. My goodness.
Yeah, there's a live ball.
That's a live ball. Hit the running back there, and looks like it went out of bounds, so it's going to stay Mitchell ball. That was a great opportunity there if we would have had some headhunters heading that way, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, he flipped the field. Let's see, 21. Oh, that was right under 50 yards, but the thing was it was over the lights, and there's a little bit of like you said, the humidity. So it's kind of like a little bit of a fog here, and it was above that. So the punt returner was having a hard time finding it. And so something here to keep an eye on here to get down there and cover those things. It might be another big opportunity for a turnover.
Yeah, that moisture and that little bit of fog, it really does play havoc with the lights. All right, Mitchell back. See here, back on offense. And again, check with me, offense just like the Tigers have. And Caden Thomas hasn't done much, but just the underneath stuff so far. Let's see if he's able to make a move on this play here. All right, hands the ball off. That's going to be number 2, I believe. Is that Bryce Backus there? 21. Man, he's got better eyes than I do. Number 21, Robert Dunning, 5'9", 160. He's a sophomore. Pretty fast little guy there.
Yeah, he comes in with a little over 100 yards on the season. With it's only like his 10th carry.
Huh.
They're digging deep into their depth there.
That reminds me a little bit of Shane Partridge for the Tigers. A little quick, elusive guy. All right. Thomas is back ready to receive. All right, there's a snap. Looking right again. It's going deep. Oh, man, that was a nice pass. Nice pass. But receiver was just probably a step or 2 behind on that one.
Yeah, Pitchford playing man-to-man out there on the receiver, had it well covered, and there was no chance for them to make a catch. Going to put them in 3rd and long again.
Speaking of playing both ways, Pitchford had a nice pass on that first drive of ours and a nice little pass defended there. Looking for a big game from him.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to need some of his a 50-50 out of him tonight to make a big play.
Mitchell lines up. They got trips left and 2 receivers to the right. So definitely looks like it's going to be a passing play here. All right, there's a snap. No pressure. He's got all day back there. That's never a good sign. All right, got a little pressure coming. Oh, throwing the ball over the middle. Almost completed that ball. Slightly overthrown. That pressure definitely came on at the very end there.
Yes, that was a coverage incompletion right there. Palmetto defense, Matt Arcady with a great call. With them sending 5 out, he had, like you said, all the time in the world, but there was nobody open. Everybody was well covered. And a 3 and out for Mitchell. The Tigers will get the ball back here. Hopefully can get some better field position. We got 2 people back to cover this thing. Let's see if he kicks to him. This is Backus.
Backus the punter. All right, let's see. Oh, not a good snap. Oh, there we go.
Get him.
Oh,
there we go. Get away from it.
Okay. Looks like the ball's going to rest around the 36-yard line, 35-yard line. Not bad considering the muffed snap there. You know, he actually got that thing off and was lucky to get it that far.
Yeah, exactly. He had to become a second baseman on there if you watch the replay here. Got to get down there and keep that ball in front of you, and kicked it about 3 feet off the ground, ended up netting about 35 yards on that. Just a very fortunate bounce. Look at that thing bounce. My goodness.
Athletes find a way to make plays, Kenny.
We could have had the ball easily on their 40-yard line, but instead 35, best field position here. So let's see on the Tigers' 3rd possession what they dial up here.
you know better than anybody that lone feeling you're back there and you get a bad snap and it's just you against all those rushers coming in on you. Got to make a play, you know.
Yeah, the only thing worse is when you get snapped over your head.
I've done that. Not to you, but all right.
It happens. It's life.
The Tigers line up with 3 receivers, 1 running back here. Looks like he's going to run the ball up the middle here. That's going to be number 28 again, Ashton Kelly. They're doing a great job of stopping the run early. I mean, looks like it might be a 1-yard loss, or maybe just no gain there.
Yeah, no gain. We've had a little bit, but they have held their own, stopping the Tiger run game here. We came out early with a couple of completions and then had a nice run or two, but they have covered it well. And they're clogging up the middle, too.
Yeah.
They're forcing Kelly to go outside.
Yeah, I think they know we want to run the ball and kind of wear them down.
Exactly.
And they're keying on that. So it's going to – you look for something over the top from Hennessy, maybe a long completion here. A snap, a little play action pass, a little pressure. Oh, and then he's going to go down. Nice sack. Nice sack. Who is that? Number
56.
Or 4. Number 4.
Number 4.
Anthony Mirabal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice little play. Beat the looked like he beat the tackle on the side there and came right around, and Hennessy just could not get the ball away.
Yeah, he was looking for the slot going across the middle, and he just was not open, looking down the field to try to stretch the field, and a rare sack on the Tigers' offensive line.
And Hennessy does a good job of feeling pressure generally. That time he was just a half a step too slow to get out of it.
He'll chuck it.
Yeah.
He'll chuck it. Yep.
All right, there's a snap. A little play action pass. A little short pop pass to Jock Harris. Yep. Jock Harris. Down 4 to get us back basically just to where we started for the first down. So
just where we started, making up for the sack, and really a very safe play to call. Yep. Get it to your big play guy there, and maybe 1 or 2 tackles away from getting a first down.
Not throwing the ball deep at all, but I think Coach Sanders is seeing something that he's waiting for the right opportunity to make that call. So
absolutely.
I know it's frustrating for fans sometimes, but you got to understand, they're waiting for the right setup.
It's a chess game.
There you go. Good snap. Great snap on that one. Good kick. Wow.
Don't hit him.
That's very close. No, and he catches the ball there at the 25-yard line. That was nice coverage. When you have a punter like that, it's pretty easy to have nice coverage. But the coverage team did a great job getting down there and not doing anything dumb when they got there.
37 yards. And based on that punt last time, he had, I think before he kicked it, he had his hand waving in the air. I'm throwing the white flag out here. I'm not gonna try to run this thing.
I don't blame him.
They just want me to catch it.
That's right. Just don't turn it over, right?
No, turnovers are going to be critical tonight.
All right. Mitchell's in another passing formation. 4 receivers, 1 running back. Tigers have one somewhat deep in the back there, and it looks like it's going to be a pass to number 14. That's a completion down to the 36-yard line. Nice pass. Nice sliding catch for number 14.
Yeah, nice throw by the quarterback. He had some serious rush right there in his face, and threw it right at the ongoing rush, and nice pitch and catch. Moved to chains.
Feels like the Tiger defense is playing the pass quite a bit. They're not putting any extra pressure, letting the 4 down linemen rush, but obviously hasn't been very effective so far. We'll see if we get a blitz here for too long. Caden Thomas takes a snap, looking to the right.
Got a blitz.
Oh, nice throw. Just could not make the completion. Who was that blitz there? That was
Kyron Davis on the blitz. Coming in kind of a little bit of a delayed blitz, and the receiver there, as you're watching him running across the field and throwing it in almost triple coverage there.
It was a nicely placed ball. It wasn't too short. It was only where he could catch the ball, and it wasn't too far away, so it was an interception. So Caden Thomas, even though he hasn't got any yards or any big completions yet, is looking pretty solid so far in this game. 4 receivers, 1 running back. There's a snap. Nice little completed pass over the middle, about to the 41-yard line. Looks like number 3, R.J. Peabody.
Yeah, just running a simple slant. taking what the defense gives you, puts him in third and about 5, opens up the playbook. The one thing, Backus has been quiet here.
Yeah. That makes me nervous.
I know. We just jinxed the Palmetto defense here, but
lull you to sleep.
Exactly.
All right, another 4 receivers. Nobody in the backfield. 5 receivers. Like there was end of the quarter there. Going to go to a commercial.
You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinals on TigerVision. Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sport.
All right, there's a snap. The ball's thrown back.
Oh,
had a chance at interception there. That looks like Backus. Is that Backus number 2? Looks like it is. And you're starting to see why all the talk about him. He's very quick, and, man, he's going to take that thing for a touchdown. Nope, got him down on the 1-yard line. Wow. Very quick, very elusive. Number 2, Bryce Backus. We just talked about him not being in the game and not making a splash, and there he goes.
Yeah, the Palmetto defender tried to jump the route and just missed it. As we watch if we can watch the replay, and so there was nobody there to get him. So he ran to pay dirt and almost got the score.
All right, line up a little heavy here. They're going to hand the ball off there, and that's going to be Bryce Backus in for the touchdown. 2 plays in a row. Bryce Backus heard us up here in the booth and said, I'm here, boys.
So sorry, Coach Arcadia, for jinxing you there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time with this back and forth style, 3 and out, maybe 1 first down back and forth, until somebody makes a big play. And Backus is doing what he's done all year long and really brought this Mitchell team into the end zone. Did a great job there.
Build hook and ladder extra point.
Swinging gate, all that
swinging gate, yeah, the swinging gate. And kicker's pretty good. I think he's 47 for 49 coming into the night.
Okay, so they've been doing that, dropping down, and they did it. They've done it on several offensive plays where they drop down into their stances. So Palmetto jumps off sides, little discipline issue there. So now they've changed out their kicker. Kicker's out of the game. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
That'll be half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, why not? It's a yard and a half.
Yeah.
Look for the Tigers run some type of a goal line call here. This is where the weight room, all those hours in the summer in the hot Florida sun. Who wants this? Who wants this the most here?
Mitchell has not run the ball well, but I wonder at this point is Caden Thomas just going to keep the ball himself, the easiest play, and just kind of drive up the middle.
It's very well. He's a very effective runner, second leading rusher on their team.
There's a snap. He's going to hand that thing off the middle, and the Tigers were able to keep him out. He did not get the 2-point conversion.
Wow, it looked like he tried his hardest and used the momentum, but Tigers got him early. Must have got him early in the backfield as we watch it again. Yeah, this is all about who wants it the most. First contact was right about the one right there to the line of scrimmage, and
that's Paul Moore.
Paul Moore, our tackling machine, and 7 or 8 other Tigers just said, nope, you're not going to get in. So big play for the Tigers defense after the quick score by Mitchell. This could play play down the line here as this game progresses, that extra point miss.
Nice play by Tyron Harris, number 90 there. He was being blocked, and at the same time he put his arm up and was able to hold him up just enough for Paul Harris to come in there and really clean that thing up. So great play, great team tackling by the Tigers.
And that's what you want your defensive line to do, just that they can just neutralize the line of scrimmage and then have the cavalry with your linebackers like Paul Moore has been all season. You're going to be successful.
Yeah, Paul Moore. I said Paul Harris. Paul Moore, he's been a stalwart for us this year. He's been great.
Yes, last 2 seasons he is championing that defense, being the leading tackler and just a tackling machine. He's an A student. He's involved in their leadership, and I think he's carrying like a 4.2, 4.3 GPA, just all around Palmetto Tiger.
So Jock Harris, the go-to guy on this offense. They're running up like they're going to do a fake.
You have to watch out for that. That's all that is they've probably been doing that all season with the film, just so that you saw the Tigers were bunched into that.
This would be a great time for Jock Harris to do what he's done for us and make a big athletic play, bring that ball deep back into the Mitchell zone.
Oh, they let him kick it deep.
Nice kick. Takes the ball about the 6-yard line. No blocks. And, of course, he runs backwards towards the goal line. This is going to be a problem. Picks up 1 block there. Got to look out for these down the field blocks. He was able to turn that into a short gain, but, man, that was dangerous.
Absolutely. As you said, it was not that well blocked by the Tiger kick return team. Harris was probably going to be stuck on about the 15-yard line, and then when he started cutting back, he was probably inside the 5. And, Backus is a great athlete, but Harris is probably the best athlete here on the field. Got all the way up to the 23-yard line. Had to run 200 yards to get
10.
to get it back there. But thank goodness. Yeah, he needs a little break here.
Oh, I would imagine. And, the Tigers really have to start establishing something on offense. They have not been able to run the ball at all, and that's kind of where we start, is running the ball. And, I think the adjustments coming up, we're going to have to see that offense just really dominate that offensive line. We talk about how big our offensive line is and how small the Mitchell defense is. They're obviously strong, and they're in the right spots.
And they're well coached.
Yeah.
And nobody has made Palmetto one-dimensional at all this year, where they've abandoned the run.
The 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like a double pass.
Double pass.
Holding.
You got a call.
Holding right here. That was definitely holding. The ball might have been uncatchable at that point, but that's a missed call there. As Jock Harris came running by, he just got an arm around him, kind of hooked him a little bit. You'll see on the replay here.
And this is Maurice Carter's first incompletion,
right there,
I think, in his career. He's done this a couple of times. One time against Leonard, it was good for 85 yards. So his quarterback rate is going to drop to probably about 90 now. It was 180, but great call. Something maybe to stretch the field out here, but the Tigers need to settle down, like you said earlier, and get this running game going.
I like on first and 10. I like just giving it a shot and try to stretch that defense out a little bit.
Great call by Coach Sanders.
Again, they motioned into 9 in the box there. I mean, they lined up. They've got to the point where they're going in motion right before the ball snapped. So Coach Sanders sees they're not in the box, and then right before the snap, they're adjusting in there and they're filling that box. And if Hennessy can see that, pull the ball out, and make accurate throws, I mean, we can have some long touchdowns tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Isaiah Wiseman with a great tackle there, puts them in a third and long here, 3rd and 10. No gain on that. Got the box loaded up. Oh, he slipped.
Oh goodness. He had Partridge in that time. Shane Partridge, number 7. Has been a spark plug for this offense. When they needed a little change of pace, he's so quick and elusive,
Yeah, not a big guy, but he's been a great, like you said, change of pace back. But Pittsford, Bill had talked earlier about how the field's a little slick, and I agree with him. I was out there, and Pittsford just fell down on that. He ran right to the chains and slipped.
That brings up 4th and 10 for the Tigers. Obvious punting situation here coming from their 23-yard line there. Tigers special teams have some great snaps. It's another great snap. The whistle blows a stop play. Let's see if we can see what happened there. Like somebody might have been offsides possibly. It's the near side ref that saw that, so it's probably something right down the line.
That's against the
ball
Tigers.
Start against the Tigers. Didn't see that.
So you saw Galloway there with his rugby punt.
Yeah.
He just hasn't had to do that this year. He's actually pretty good at it.
And Kenny, as a punter, what would be the scenario here where the rugby punt would be better? Because he's been booming the ball deep, not doing the rugby punt.
What that does is it gives the gunners to get a little bit more time to get down the field. You know, he is cranking it, but they're having to run 50 yards to cover the punt.
Gotcha. Oh, they ran it up. There's a
hit him.
penalty.
There we go. You can't hit him.
Running into, roughing. Looks like it's probably going to be running into, I'd imagine. So that's only, 5 yards? Or
5 yards. He may have to punt it again. Personal foul. It's a first down.
Oh, first down. That's a roughing.
I'm guessing. Yeah, look, they called roughing. Let's see what it's. We needed 15, so it automatic first down's what I'm hearing. Roughing the kicker is.
That's going to be a first down. Wow. You know, the Tigers offensively haven't been able to get much going. I mean, maybe this will be the spark that they need to get something going. We've had some very close calls on a few plays.
Yeah, a lot of times you can go back and look at a game and 5 plays could change the outcome of the game. And this one right here, mark it on there as one of those that could be, because the Tigers would have been the second or third time in a row they went 3 and out, and they get a break here. So, this just might be what the doctor ordered. So let's see if they can capitalize. Mitchell's defense has been stout tonight.
2 receivers. This looks like a running situation. The Tigers haven't been in this formation all night. And he's going to hand the ball off the middle. There you go. Nice run. Nice run by number 28. He ran the ball very hard last week. That's Ashton Kelly. 6 foot, 190, and he looked like it on that play.
Yeah, he's our downfield runner and best run of the night. Ran up the middle, which we've kind of been stymied all night there. But, yeah, just give the ball to the north-south guy. They're trying to tackle him high, and you're not going to win that battle. And move those chains, 1st and 10. So the Tigers have, between the personal foul on the roughing, and they've gained 25 yards on the last 2 plays.
I think that's only the second first down on,
That they've earned, yes.
Yeah, that they've earned so far
They got
this game.
one on the very first series.
Right. Hennessy's back in the same formation. They're going to play off that. They're going to go to Jock Harris, number 3, see if he can make a play. Here he goes, around the end. Obviously faster than this defense here. He really just put his head down and hit that corner.
That is calling putting your foot into the ground.
There you go.
Because watch Hennessy throw the ball. There's nobody there blocking for him. He's on his own against 3 Mitchell defenders and gets about another 15 yards on that all by himself.
Well, he gets tackled on the sideline, and he is not getting up. He is still laying down on the sideline. So hopefully nothing crazy going on there. All right, we're going to take a little time out here while we deal with this injury.
Tonight's game in the 2025 FHSAA Class 6A Football Championships is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
All right, looks like Jock Harrison's in a little bit of pain here. He's dealing with a trainer. It looks like maybe a hand, which is, I'm not going to say that's good, but it could be worse. So he might have got a little stinger. Somebody might have stepped on his hand or something during that tackle. So I'm imagining he'll be back and ready to contribute back again.
Tigers.
A little false start, it looked like. Left tackle there, left guard.
Yeah, that to me, that's a sign, again, this is late in the season, 13th, 14th week. Somebody jumping to try to get a head start on the defender. This just goes to show that this defensive line is really good.
This defense in general, they're very sure tacklers. They're not missing many tackles at all.
They're very sound, they're very fundamentally strong, and they're very well coached. Absolutely.
Hennessy takes a snap. Looking right, comes across the middle. Nice play, nice catch by Maurice Carter, number 5. Maurice is quietly having a good night tonight. He's had several little catches there that have moved the ball.
Yes, that time the offensive line held their own and got great pass protection. Carter running across the field. Hennessy saw him on that man coverage. You seen him, he's going to run right across the field from the slot, and you're not going to be able to keep a linebacker on him. Not going to happen. Or whatever, but nice pitch and catch. Tigers move the chains and are on the move.
I'll tell you, Hennessy transferred over from Manatee from last year, a crosstown rival of Palmetto's, and he's been pretty solid for Palmetto. He's a smart kid, he has football knowledge. He understands.
Very cerebral. He and Coach Sanders are on the same page, and was a blessing.
All right, so a little run into the back of the lineman there, a little butt fumble situation. He spun back around and just could not break that last tackle. These holes are so small, Kenny, obviously. They're trying to hit it and go, and if anything, if the guy steps in the way, obviously it just ruins the momentum and takes all the pop out of that play.
So, yeah, that puts the Tigers behind the chains here, and probably force them to have to pass here. You're going to see Jay Washington come in here as a tight end. He's been a senior receiver, but he's filling in at tight end right there, just outside the left tackle, kind of a little bit in the slot.
So we've got 3 receivers left, 1 running back there. Okay, he's dropping back, looking left. Nice catch by number 5, Maurice Carter. Oh, he spins off. We just talked about the sure tackling. And he was able to break that one and get down to about the 11-yard line. Great play.
Yes, I think they looked like the defender was trying to strip the ball, and he forgot to tackle him like he was supposed to as we watch it again. And that got Carter an extra 10 yards. Watching him running a little skinny slant there. Tried to grab him around the leg, and he's a little bit of a stiff arm there.
Little hand fighting there. I like it.
A little hand fighting, and Carter wins the battle and gets an extra 10 yards after catch. Great job.
If this Tiger offense can block for Hennessy, Tiger fans should be comfortable with him throwing the ball. He does not make big mistakes. He's right where he's got to be.
He's a 70% completion rate. 29-5 or 29-8 on the touchdown interception ratio. Yeah, very comfortable.
All right, obviously we had the big backs in there. We had double tight ends, and they ran that ball right up the middle and got a couple yards. I think they may have got 1 or 2 on that play possibly. But Hennessy, like I said earlier, if they block for him, Hennessy does a great job of not making mistakes. He's not trucking anybody. He knows when to stop. He feels the pressure, and he can deliver the ball to the open receiver. A lot of times, high school kids, they predetermine where the ball's going. Hennessy doesn't seem to do that. He seems to feel the football, you know what I mean? And he's been a great addition for this Tiger offense.
Great game manager, but has also put up impressive numbers. Again, I like the QBR rating, and I like his completion percentage.
His brother Michael and soon-to-be sister-in-law Rachel are at home watching him right now. Very proud of old
All right.
Hennessy here.
Thank you all for watching and tuning in.
All right, 2 receivers wide, left and right. Little pop pass to Jock Harris. Makes one guy miss, and looks like a little 4-yard gain there. That's nice in that little area to get something underneath and kind of take the pressure off. Third down.
It's good to see Jock Harris back in the game after possibly sitting out a couple plays with the little hand injury. Got his shoulder pads all messed up there, but he'll be fine. So we're in 2-down territory here. Tom, 3rd and 5. Lot of things they can do here. They can run, they can pass, but the challenge is the defense is going to be real tight in there with just the end zone behind them.
With 2-down territory, I'm running this ball. I'm giving it to 28. Off the left side behind 71, and let's just see what damage they can do. Oh, going to throw the ball. Hennessy put that ball right where it needs. Nice play. Wow.
There's the 50-50.
Touchdown Tigers. Nazir Pitchford on a perfectly thrown pass.
Yeah.
Outstanding play by Hennessy.
Pitchford was able to get his defender off him so that he could see the ball, but better yet, Hennessy put it only where he could catch it. You know, they have practiced that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And it was very well. We needed a big play out of Pitchford with a 50-50 ball. Hopefully there's more, but this could give the Tigers the lead here on the extra point.
Good snap, good kick. They're flashing the lights while he's kicking, but hey, we still made it. So I'm sure the refs are going to have a little comment about that. But, you know, that's one of those plays that you practice and you don't get to do very often. You just got to be in that right situation. You like your matchup, and he's able to break free. And Hennessy, man, just perfectly placed that ball. Threw it early enough to when the receiver or the defender turned around, it was too late. The ball was already there.
Yeah, another hand battle there, and I'll take my chances with Pitchford any day. He's long and lanky and got some nice ups, and we've seen that many times this year.
Good on the refs for allowing that little hand fighting to go on, because it was both of them doing it, and it wasn't one person, you know, dominating the other. So it's a great play by the Tigers, great drive, and it all started with that roughing the kicker.
Yes, yeah, that may again a special teams play, just from roughing our kicker, and we take offense finally kicks in, takes advantage, and we're back for a ball game here, 7-6.
We said earlier that special teams were going to play a big part in this game, and obviously they have already with the 2-point conversion failure by Mitchell, and then the block or the roughing the kicker. Bill, you down there on the sidelines, buddy? Got your ears on?
Hey guys, I am here with a special guest. We have the chairperson for the Manatee County School District School Board, Cindy Spray. And Cindy is a big Tigers fan. Cindy, tell us about our success when you come to games.
Well, the last 2 games that I've been to, you have won, and I was here when you beat Manatee even. So I'm excited for the Tigers. I'm excited for their season, and I think we're going to head on to the next Friday game too.
So guys, she's working hard for us, whether it's at the school board or here at the football games, and we appreciate her support. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. What a professional job by Bill Britt on that call right there. That was very nice, very clean. He turned his microphone off this time, which is always appreciated.
Yes, it was a little noisy last time, but thank you, Cindy, for coming and being our good luck charm.
All right, Tigers kicking the ball off. This one should be back out of the end zone. And it is. It's going to be near the back of the end zone, actually out of the end zone. Great kick there.
Yeah, they will never see the ball tonight. They're going to have an easy night kickoff return, much like there's Tyler Peacock with the ball there, strength coach, weightlifting coach for the Tigers.
Had some great Tiger weightlifters over the years.
Yeah, he's a FSU guy. He's coached some Olympians.
Nice.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. Playing in a fantasy football league with him and the family.
Cale Bunce recently, just a powerhouse. You know, he was one of the Olympic guys going and competing across the world. Strong kid. I think he played punter for us, actually. I said he's a pound-for-pound strongest athlete or punter we've ever had.
Those punters are athletes.
All right, Mitchell's back. Caden to take the snap. Looking left, he's going to throw the ball. Wide open. I'm not sure what happened on that play, but he was wide open, and we have a missed tackle. So that's not going to work. Somebody on the defense did not have their assignment down, obviously.
Yeah, they were going to play some man tonight against Mitchell here. If we can see the replay and kind of figure out, you know what happened.
While we're looking at that, I've just pulled up. Booker is up 36-0 over Bayshore in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's
36-0.
They've already beat them pretty bad earlier with the season, but hats off to Bayshore making it. They're in the second round of the state playoffs. He's really turned them around there.
Definitely. Ace Sanders over there doing a great job. There's a snap. He's looking. There's pressure. It looks like they got him covered.
Watch him. You better watch him.
All right, come on. Somebody's got to get some pressure on him. Smart play by Caden Thomas, able to get out of bounds, not do anything reckless with the ball, and a good job on the defense of filling the voids. They started to come up on the quarterback, but then they dropped back in coverage as well. So that was great.
Paul Moore became a spy and was not going to let him get out of that pocket and run, which he's very capable of doing. Greeted him all the way to the sidelines there, but a nice 5-yard gain.
Second down and 5. 4 receivers, 1 running back. Tiger fans are going crazy on the side here. I can hear them. All right, there's a snap. Looking left again, trying to get a guy across the middle. You know what's interesting? He misses that one. It's behind him, but Caden Thomas is throwing the ball before his receivers break open. I've noticed they turn around and the ball is almost to him at that point, which is great if your timing's right, if the ball's in the right spot.
Yeah, they're a timing offense, but he's throwing that around Zion Roberson there, and he better be careful throwing that behind it there. The other two receivers did not look open, and so he was running a trailer route across the field.
Zion, son of Fred Roberson, good buddy of mine I've worked with for several years.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 5 receivers, no running back. Okay, they're going to indicating 2, Bryce Backus. So that's a little giveaway for what Bryce Backus is going to do on this play.
I believe it.
All right, he's going to throw the ball left. Did he catch that ball? I don't see the umpires running down there, the referees running down there. So, no, that's an incomplete pass.
Yeah. Let's watch that again. Yeah, 5 receivers. So you got to have everybody back. And, he just dropped it. Hit him right in the arm there, right below the shoulder pad. Should have caught that thing.
Late reaction coming up to cover by Anthony Clemens, number 23. Got to be a little quicker. There you go.
Peanut. But we get the 3 and out. Tigers get the ball back. And last time was an adventure for them punting, so let's see what happens this time.
Yeah, they had a bad snap last time, right?
Had to play second base. You don't want to have to play second base if you're punting.
Much better snap.
Oh, catch that thing. Don't let it bounce. Come on.
Palmetto does a good job of, not being in the area where the ball bounces once it did hit the ground. But, anytime you see an offense where their punter is the best athlete on the team, it makes you wonder about the blocking and the snapping. It's one of those things. Now, he might be the best punter as well, but, you always wonder. He might have to make some plays back there, and so that might be the reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Manatee is up 21-9 over Cape Coral in the second quarter. Those are the only Manatee teams left, right? Manatee and Bayshore.
Manatee is on the road. Parrish lost last week. So, there's just the 3. And then Venice, Riverview, Booker, and Cardinal Mooney are all still alive.
So West Boca, who's a very good football team, they're up 20-0 at the half over Eastlake. That will play the winner of this game tonight.
So Palmetto wins. West Boca will be here next Friday night.
Nice pass out to Jock Harris, which seems to be the best play they've got going tonight, is just snap that ball to Jock Harris, and he gains 8 or 9 yards on that play.
Well, it's the old cliche of getting your athletes in space. This time he had some blockers out there, Carter's out there. They're all out there blocking for him, so nice pitch and catch for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2, they can open the playbook up here.
Looks like it's going to be 4 receivers, 1 tight end. I'm sorry, one back, no tight end on the field. We lost Ace Luther, number 4, to injury a couple weeks ago. That was a big hurt for this team. Hennessy with a nice throw out to the side there. Looks like, is that Peanut? Who was that there catching that ball? That was number 5.
Maurice Carter.
Having
a great game tonight.
Yeah. Maurice Carter, he's a small guy, and when he catches the ball clean like we talked about, man, he made a nice little nifty move there. The defender was right there with him, but he was able to get around and get that first down. Great job.
So the Tigers move the chains. And off to another good start on this drive.
We talked about Backus being the whole offense for Mitchell, but Jock Harris has pretty much been the offense for Palmetto, so tip for tat. Hennessy back to throw again. He was looking deep. They were looking for something deep. Nice play. Not going to gain much on that, but a nice play to go to your 2nd or 3rd receiver. They were definitely looking down this left side here, and he was able to come back and make a nice completion.
Yeah, Jock Harris was streaking down the field on a very deep slant, and they had it fairly covered, and Hennessy just didn't feel comfortable throwing it, and then the rush came. So, yes, he did hit the safety valve for a nice little short gain.
That's what we say about that football sense that Hennessy has. he doesn't force things. If it's not there, he's looking somewhere else.
Exactly.
You know,
that's what you want out of a quarterback.
Absolutely. Just, don't make big mistakes, and he doesn't seem to be. Snap handoff to 28, right up the middle. Nice run. That's going to be 6 or 7 yards there. Tigers seem to be able to loosen up that middle a little bit more. Maybe the fatigue of the big offensive line leaning on the smaller defensive line is finally starting to wear them down.
Yes, exactly. And if that's the game plan, there'll be great things in the second half. But it's good. Nice straight, north-south running by Ashton Kelly to make it a nice 3rd and 3 here for the Tigers. Right at 2 minutes left. Time to run the 2-minute drill here.
A fast half, wasn't it?
Yes, it has been.
Also, the Mitchell defense is having to respect the pass at this point because of those little pop passes we've been doing, so they're not able to load the box. So, good stoppage of play by, that's going to be a timeout for the Tigers there. But yeah, they've done a good job of those little pop passes, basically what Mitchell's been doing to us to loosen it up so they can't run in that box, adjust like we were saying earlier at the last minute from the snap and play the ball.
And you think about the Tigers' defense tonight, since you said that, really other than that one big play where the defender tried to jump the pass, which left Backus open to almost take it to the house. They've held their own with this high-octane offense that Mitchell has.
Speaking of a high-octane team, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention our friend Brian Varnador, not here tonight, had a family thing he had to take care of, and he has called play-by-play for every game, I think, now for 14 years?
A good while, if not most of them. And, the safe travels, whether have a family situation there, and hopefully we get to do another game next week.
I was so impressed when I saw the preparation he made for the game that he was not going to be at. I was just in shock.
He's all in, believe it or not.
Is.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He knows his stuff.
Tennessee back to throw. Does not hesitate. Throws the ball out to Harris. Great defense there by number 3. And he helps him up, too. That's great sportsmanship. R.J. Peabody defending Jock Harris. Great job. Need a little bit more on that, a little more zip on that pass, and Jock Harris would have had it. But that's a great play by number 3.
Yeah, Hennessy really had a lot of air under that ball, which allowed the defender – and it fell just a little bit short. Yeah, if it had been a little bit more leaner, I think he would have had him beat for the touchdown.
Well, let's see how we do on the situational punting here. Brandon Galloway, 50-yard line. He can put this in the end zone. Let's see if he's able to drop that thing down inside the 15-yard line to set the Tigers up on defense. Nice kick, really high. Good coverage. Yep, look at that. Great job. Ball's at the 15-yard line, almost like I called it there, but this guy has got a future, a bright future at the next level, whatever level that is. He definitely has the leg talent to be able to play on Saturday for sure.
Yeah, that's where you kick the ball on top of the football to get that end-over-end backspin on it, and allows your defender so it doesn't turn over. It's kind of like a kickoff, but so that prevents the ball from bouncing in the end zone, and you got 20 yards to work with. He keeps them inside the 15, forcing them to have to go 85 yards here with 97 seconds left. But what Tigers want to do here is to keep everything in front of them. Maybe if they can get a turnover, that would be wonderful.
Minute 37 left. First down and 10 from the 15-yard line for Mitchell. Going to run it up the middle. We haven't seen that yet tonight. That's the first, quarterback rush there I think we've seen. I don't remember seeing one earlier, but, we worried about him running the ball quite a bit. He's elusive, but Tigers were able to bottle him up pretty good with their front four.
Yeah, from the one game that I saw him, his running has been much like the quarterback we saw last week with Wiregrass Ranch was unscripted when he had to make a play outside the pocket.
Ball thrown out to the left side. Oh, goodness. There's been several plays where the Mitchell receivers had to go down to their knees to make the catch. Obviously, that's not ideal for moving the ball forward. So his passing is a little short, I guess. He's underthrowing the ball.
And it could be the field is just a little slick with the humidity tonight.
Replay here. Ball might have been a little wet as well.
Yes, yeah, that too.
Not much pressure on him that time. Just kind of missed the throw. So
yeah, and all you have to have is 1 foot in, and the receiver was right there. Again, they practice that play a lot.
3rd and 5. Going to throw the ball to the left. A little quick pass. Again, having to come back. I think they're slipping. I think you're right. I think the ground is just moist, and when they go to stop, they're just slipping. Their cleats might not be quite aggressive enough for this turf. A nice conversion on 3rd down for Mitchell. 52 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, and it's running here. They seem to be not in a hurry here. Trying to play it safe. It's 7-6. Completely understand what they're trying to do here.
All right, running the ball up the middle.
Out. Nice pop there.
They're trying to run the ball out. I guess they're just going to kind of let this go. Not calling a timeout. That's interesting. I guess they're far enough in their side here they don't want to take any chances of turning the ball over. But yeah, it looks like they're just going to let this clock run out. We're down to 17 seconds and
Paul Moore on a really hard hit there. Yeah, they're going to, for Mitchell going in 7-6 on the road in a second-round playoff game, and knowing how crazy our game was last week, they got to be happy.
All right, down to Bill. Go ahead, Coach. You're with Coach. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill. We got you, buddy.
Hey, guys, I'm here with Coach Sanders. Coach, a hard-fought first half. Talk about the assessment of it.
2 good football teams going at it. We're going to have to finish this game strong. Second half's going to be a battle.
Okay, anything we can look for in the second half? We got any tendencies that we might exploit?
We just got to find a way to win.
All right, thank you. Back to you guys.
Bill, I don't think he's going to tell you his tendencies in case anybody's watching, buddy. This coaching staff does a great job of second half adjustments, and obviously we talked earlier about the size difference. So the size of the Tigers line is going to play a difference, especially in the second half.
Yeah, based on how they were able to run here in the second quarter after a first quarter where they couldn't run at all, could bode well for the offense in the second half. And we've seen that during the year against certain teams where they've had players going both ways. A very good Calvary Christian team.
Yes.
That, it was 7-0 at halftime, just like this. And but sooner or later, the grind of the game and getting hit starts, the fatigue sets, and with the humidity tonight and the dampness, that's going to play a factor. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely.
They're a very tough team. Everybody's good now. There are no weak teams out there.
That's right. Final 4 in the region here, and moving on next week. Whoever wins this game, looking to play Eastlake or West Boca. At this point, it looks like it's going to be West Boca. They have been an impressive team this year, and that's going to be the team you're going to have to go through, I think, to get to.
That's who everybody has favored to win the region. Obviously, they ran the table last year, state champs. They've played a very good schedule this year, but the Tigers also have played well and was able to get the top seed. So Palmetto somehow figures out how to win this game. We host next week, and if West Boca holds on and Mitchell somehow figures out how to win, Mitchell would be traveling across the state for the Region 3 championship.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and turn this over for the halftime show and enjoy the Tiger Band. I'm assuming it'll be coming up here shortly, and we'll be back with you in just a little bit.
You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinals on TigerVision.
Hello, I'm Greg Ellie of the Prosperity Group. Do you have an annuity? You hear a lot of things in the internet about annuities. You hear how bad they are, yet about 80% of people have some form of annuity. Many of you have an annuity that's probably over 2 to 3 years old. Did you know that right now you could refinance that annuity and potentially get higher guarantees, greater income, even if you've already started income? If you want to learn about it, go to mymoneyissafe.com.
The FHSAA is now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Tweet us, like us, and tag us on your social platforms by searching for FHSAA. Keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. Be a fan of it all by following us on social media at FHSAA.
It's morning again in Palmetto. Today, over 1,000 people will move from other states to Florida. Jobs and industries are rebounding, and so are the housing markets. It is no better time than the present to invest in quality real estate here. A safe and friendly place for your kids to play. A thriving hometown culture immersed in historic districts like no other. A place to turn a house into a home. Palmetto proud. Matthew Guthrie and Associates Realty.
Hello, I'm Scott Whitaker with Arctic Air Services. We started our business from the ground up and grew it based on the service end of the industry. We own over 50 vehicles, which we depend on every day to make our business run smoothly. We know the value and importance of offering great production and excellent service. That's why we choose Conley Buick GMC, because they provide us with the best cars and trucks and have a service department second to none. The next time you're in the market for a vehicle, I highly recommend Conley Buick GMC, where they'll treat you like family.
Hey guys, it's Alan Conley from Conley Buick GMC. Halftime's almost over, so make sure you stay tuned. Go Tigers!
Tiger fans, I'd like you to direct your attention over to the cheerleaders that are hanging out. We just want to say a happy 18th birthday to Julia. Happy 18th birthday, Julia.
They are not here right now. They are invisible. Invisible. You know, all Lady Jackson.
Also, fans, had a cool message come through from Matt Hennessy's off-season, I guess you would say, coach, Ray Gardner from Prosper. Bradenton. He wanted to say, I'm blessed to have trained Matthew from a boy into a leader he is today. Watching him walk into Palmetto's playoffs feels like watching your own family take the field. At Prosper Bradenton, busy parents, young athletes, and everyday warriors come to build themselves mentally, physically, spiritually. Football teaches this truth. Talent wins highlights, but character wins championships. Matty Ice has both. Go Palmetto, finish strong.
Shot down. Oh, they're going to the stadium. It's raging forever. And now, they're like, they broke ground, they're building it. It's there. So is it going to be like late 2027? No, first game of 2027. So you guys have all the information. I looked at some. We always get that bus. Oh yeah. The kickers are really I think kicking's my favorite part of football. If I'm going to be completely honest. Because I think it's so impressive.
Football fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2025 Florida High School Football State Championship games. The intense action takes place December 5th through the 6th at range at H.G. Moore Stadium at the Village's Charter School. For the rural class, and December 10th through the 13th at South Dade Kia Field at Pitbull Stadium at Florida International University for classes 1A through 7A. and come out and watch the best in Florida high school football play. Visit the FHSAA website at FHSAA.com for more information. Hey fan, it's your team, it's your time, so why not save time and avoid the hassle of waiting in line? No need for cash. Buy your tickets online at gofan.co. That's gofan.co. GoFan is the official online ticketing provider for the FHSAA.
No more, you have a very nice football team. I stole that in my house. That's the world. God is good. Every time you win, God is good. You have a very nice we have a very I loved it when you said it over there. We were sitting in the chairs, and everybody knew what you meant. And you said, and remember, everybody did it at the same time. I love what we said. That's football and treatment. Right? Mr. Culver, where's our cookie? Oh, really? Maybe more people would have those free Domino's BOGO cards if we I get into that. Domino's cards, I get into the So like, make it $30. Bro, what are you doing? So that's what I told him. It's a real knee slapper there. My knee is red. My knee is very red. I appreciate it. You're welcome. That's the guy. I missed that. He's not coming back. I still have to do it down. Okay. Mr. Kevin! Did give him a throw. Happy birthday! What are you trying to fill up, please? Hey, she got there for good.
All right, Tiger fans, back here for the second half. Got about just under 3 minutes left for kickoff to the second half. Mitchell's going to be getting the ball back to start. They deferred after winning the coin toss, so they'll be getting started again. You know, Kenny, the second quarter for the Tigers was a turning point. You know, first quarter back and forth, and then Mitchell was able to hit that big pass to Bryce Backus, and then followed up with a touchdown run. But the Tigers in the second quarter were able to really get their offense moving and start getting some first downs, run the ball.
Yes, exactly. The two plays that have made an impact on this game and result for 7-6 was that pass play that the defender missed, and then for the Tigers was the roughing the kicker that ignited they'd had some 3 and outs, and they got the ball rolling, and few plays later, they're in the end zone. So taking a look at the stats here, pretty balanced here. Not a whole lot of rushing here for two teams that are very well balanced teams. Nightmares for defensive coordinators, but Tigers only have 21 yards rushing, which is probably a season low, and only 14 for Mitchell. I know Coach Arcady was pretty confident that they could keep their rushing game down, and so passing wise, they're 9 of 15 for $122, and Hennessy a little again. He's that's 60% on Mitchell's side. Hennessy, he's been 70% all year. He's right on par for that with 108 yards. So much like the score, 7-6. Mitchell has outgained the Tigers 136 to 129 penalties. It's just like we're starting the game over here at halftime because it's basically 0-0, but we're up by one. And then you've been talking about the humidity.
Wow, look at that!
That is a great shot coming from the end zone there. Look at that.
That makes it look like it's cold, but it's in the probably low 70s. I would say.
Yeah, it's 71 degrees, and
that's just steam right there. That's just
that is
moisture.
Florida fall steam, playoff football. When you're playing late in November around Thanksgiving, not many teams are, so a lot of teams don't get to experience that. But what a great shot! Now looking down, you can't really see that from up here in the press box, but on the field there, it's quite noticeable. Tigers will be kicking off. It's just a matter of what direction. No wind to speak of, other than the humidity and a little bit of the fog there. There's no wind factor tonight, and the field's a little bit wet, which we've seen has had some impact with the receivers with their footing. So an exciting second half, and 24 minutes we'll know which team will be playing for the regional championship next week.
As you guys know, these games are not free, especially in the playoffs. We have to pay money to broadcast. There's a lot of expenses, so we like to thank our sponsors that we deal with constantly. Arctic Air has been a sponsor of this team and this broadcast, man, as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
They have always been there. They are the biggest sponsor, them and Conley Buick. They're both two great sponsors for TigerVision. We got some new ones here. We got Jordan Varnadorf, state representative candidate. Manatee County deserves a representative who will listen, lead, and fight for them. Jordan Varnador is not a career politician. He's a proud America first conservative, husband, parent, and fighter, ready to make Manatee County a better place for us, but most importantly, the generations ahead of us. So that's awesome. Like I said, Arctic Air, always there. Scott is the best. Scott and Dana do a great job of supporting this team, and that's the TigerVision team and the Palmetto Tigers. Both graduated here.
Richardson, Stenton, Rubin. I saw Robbie today and his wife at Geckos, and thank them for sponsoring our halftime, and I know they're listening in. It was good to visit with them as always.
North River News, always a stalwart around here. North River News has been around a long time.
Oh yeah, when it was the Palmetto Press for many decades.
Wrench is cooling and heating, keeping the Tigers cool for over 25 years. Go Tigers. Brian Wrench, great guy. Popey's always providing food for the players. And Sneed Island Boatworks. Thank you guys. Thank you to our sponsors. A nice pass out here. That looks like number 5, I believe. Cody Connor, is that correct? That is not. That is R.J. Peabody with a nice little catch and spin. A little Jock Harris-esque there. Catch the ball and spin to his right, run along the sideline for a large gain there.
Yeah, exactly. As you look through the fog there on the instant replay, yeah, the Tiger defender right there on the spot, but misses him, and so now the safety and the linebacker had to run him down.
All right, ready formation. The ball's handed off up the middle to number 21. 21, Robert Dunning.
Nice run. I think they've only had 14 yards coming into the half. I think they got a 50% increase there with a nice 7-yard gain.
I think both teams are going to try to establish that run in the second half.
Absolutely. Yep.
Opens everything up. So All right, run the ball again up the middle. Again, 21, Robert Dunning. You got single coverage, man-to-man on the outside on all those receivers. And, it's just a matter of time before they try to exploit that if we suck in a little too much to play defense here. So little mind games. They're speeding up again, Kenny, too. They're getting that offense moving, which is always so effective.
We saw that early, and it's a 3rd and short here. Possibly 2-down territory here for the Mitchell Mustangs.
2 running backs, 3 receivers. Caden takes a snap, hands the ball off again. That's going to be a first down. Again, 21, Robert Dunning.
Just running it up the gut. Trying to establish ball control here in the second half in a tight game. Trying to wear down the Tiger defense in a hurry-up mode. Waiting for play call here.
A lot of communication going on between the quarterback and receivers, letting them know what the play is. There's a snap. Releases the ball. Looks like maybe it was a wrong route or just an overthrow there. Just didn't quite go in the same direction. So,
anyway, the Tigers had it well covered there. Just a up route there.
Almost looked like he zigged when he should have zagged,
Yeah, exactly. I think the receiver was looking in and the quarterback was thinking he was going out.
With this well-coached team, that could have been play the defense. You go left if the defense is on the outside, or go right if they're on the inside, A little snap, a little shovel.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Zion Roberson with the big play. You remember last week, he saved the game for the Tigers, deflecting the quarterback, Wiregrass Ranch quarterback. Just waiting for him to make some type of play there.
More of a shove than a flip. He kind of shoves that thing forward. It's almost a forward pass.
He just comes out of nowhere. Yeah. This quarterback again. We haven't seen him do an RPO or anything like that with some type of option there, because he's rushed for a lot of yards. Just have not seen it tonight.
3rd and 15. He's back. He's trying. Oh, double clutch. It might have been a face mask in that play. That's going to be a face mask.
I think there could have been another one too.
Well, they can only call one at a time.
They can only call one. But
yeah, that's a shame because they got the pressure on him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because we had them 4th and 15, possibly longer with the sack. It's holding. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Maybe we can take a look at that.
Yes, here we go with the Arctic Air replay.
So great pressure by the Tiger defensive line. There's Chase Henson.
We just talked about him. Yeah. Oh, that was not face mask.
He just grabbed him around the shoulder.
Nice job by the refs there.
It was so quick that it looked like he grabbed him with this face mask. You're going to see Henson just come here. One of our top sack guys this year. Getting that pressure there, and the holding might have been looking something right there.
Because they threw right there.
Because the flag showed up.
All right, so 4th and 15. Not sure how the ball doesn't get backed up. It was 3rd and 15, so we must have declined it. So.
Yeah. Take the play.
Tough snap.
See what happens.
A little high, not too bad.
Oh,
they got some pressure on him.
Oh,
that's a nice punt. That's going to be inside the 10-yard line.
Very good.
Tigers got good pressure that time, but couldn't quite get to him. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break real quick, guys.
The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA football championships possible. Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA. Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Max Preps, official scores and statistics of the FHSAA. GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA. Herff Jones, the official championship ring partner of the FHSAA. The NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA, and Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the 2025 FHSAA Football Championships. For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2025 FHSAA Football Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.
All right, Hennessy back. Tigers 1st and 10. Quick pass out there. The number 14, Nazir Pitchford. He made a nice play to get the, well, not quite the first down, maybe 9 yards on that play.
Yeah, very slow developing play here. A little risky. Ball had a little wobble to it, and great block there by Carter. And then Pitchford, gets by number 4 there. He's off to there. Was nobody else. They're sure tacklers, and they have to be.
Generally, second half, Hennessy's balls get tighter. As far as, the spiral is much better. That was a little wobbly. The ball's wet, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he can get that, tightened up and get that ball out there quicker. Are going to hand the ball up the middle, and nice tackle. Wow, nice tackle. Hit immediately by, who is this guy? Little small guy there.
Well, they play tough. The Tigers,
Number 7.
2nd and 1, now go to a 3rd and 2. Still, both teams with stout defenses making the run games. The Tigers have had a little bit of success, but it was just in the second quarter. It's been non-existent on both sides.
Alex Fairbanks is a senior on this defense, coming up big for his team in the second round of the playoffs. Great play there.
Absolutely.
All right, got Jock Harris way left. He's out there by himself. The 2 defenders in that area. Looks like they're playing a zone. Snap, little pump fake. Oh wow.
What a pass.
Unbelievable. So on that play, Kenny, he did a little pump fake, and the defender bit. Hennessy again put the ball right over the defender, just like he did in the back corner of the end zone there. That was a great pass, especially from our perspective.
Yeah, actually there was a go route that he was looking as primary, and then like you said, this other defender fell for it too. Pitchford ran past him there and just laid it right over him.
It almost looks like Pitchford just broke loose on the play. It doesn't look like it was designed. Looked like they were trying to fake it
They
short.
were going deep.
Yeah.
He wanted to go deep on that.
Great play by Pitchford to just break loose and give his quarterback an opportunity. Run the ball up the middle. It's 28. Ashton Kelly, nice job. Close to the first down.
Yeah, nice run to the outside. One of the better runs tonight in this defensive battle here. Hopefully good signs here for the Tigers. Showing some good outside running there. He generally runs north-south, but nice gain. Move the chains. Tigers, much like last week against Wiregrass, ran with 88 yards last week. This week, if they do it again here in the second half, it'll be 92.
Band getting fired up for this Mitchell team, trying to get this defense something going here. So number 5, Maurice Carter, making a nice play. Takes something that was probably a 1-yard gain possibly and turns it into like a 6 or 7 yard play.
What I like about Maurice Carter there, 5'7", 150. That's probably soaking wet, and he is one tough football player there. He tripped over the line right there, and then the rest is just want to.
Yak.
And you need players like that this late in the season to make plays in a big playoff game like this.
Palmetto's always had these small guys, and you look at them and you think, they're going to hit him and knock him down. And
LeJonte Wester,
exactly.
perfect example.
And their core strength, they're so strong, and he had the will to stay on his feet. That was amazing.
Yeah.
All right. 4 receivers, 1 running back. They're going to hand the ball back up the middle. All right, Ashton Kelly on the right side for a nice gain. He's really starting to get it going.
Yeah, this time he breaks to the right side. They want to run that ball up the middle, and he's finding, with his vision, he's finding a little bit of running room success to the outside. He's wanting to run forward, but ends up.
All right, look at the replay here. He just busts out to the right-hand side. He almost got a little stiff arm there, but great. Bill, you got something for us? Bill Bridge, you on the sidelines? You got something for us, buddy?
Officials, you can stay.
Guys, I'm here with defensive coordinator Matt Arcady. Matt, it looks like we made some good adjustments here at halftime. Talk about the defense.
Yeah, we're playing hard, but first I want to say hi to my kids, Owen and Ryan. Good, thanks for letting Daddy do this. I know you'll enjoy seeing this. I know it's not what you guys want to see, but hey, yeah, the kids are playing hard. They beat us on that one. We're in man there and we missed it, but we'll continue to make adjustments. We'll get in and out of different coverages to try to make them hold the ball, see if we can get our D-line to make a sack here for us.
Okay, Coach, thank you for the update. Back to you guys.
High school
you got to love that. middle of a playoff game, second round, and you go to interview the coach, and he wants to say hi to his kids. That tells you a lot about our defensive coordinator here, Matt.
He's a good guy, and he's done a great job with this Tiger defense. The second year as our defensive coordinator. He's coached at a lot of different schools around here, but we are so glad to have him here with the Tigers.
Hennessy takes ball, hands it off to Partridge.
Partridge. Good change of pace there.
Shane Partridge. He's done that all year for us, Kenny.
Get that? Yes.
He's a small guy, but he is shifty. A little bit like, reminds you a little bit of a little flick, what do they call him? Flanker over in New England. I'm stuttering on my words here, but he's very quick and explosive. And man, when you're running power with 28 and you come back with 7 up the middle, man, it's just it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah,
and they don't expect it.
He's been a great change of pace back, and that should put him over 500 rushing yards for the season. You got some fans down there?
I look down here. Scott Whitaker and his kids just walked in.
Oh, okay. That's our city commissioner.
Yeah, Hennessy drops back, and he looks like he hits Jock Harris on the left, and Jock just outruns everybody. So we're seeing Scott Whitaker and his grandson, Doo-Doo, Jack, daughter Kylie, Hannah, and son-in-law are out here supporting these Tigers. We love to see that. They've supported us for a long time, and we're glad to see them out here. Tigers starting to move the ball, and Jock Harris is obviously having a pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, getting some nice chunks of yard. This has been a great drive. They're using the clock. They're running the ball effectively, which is opening up these pass plays.
I like the use of both Pitchford and Carter catching the ball and Jock Harris. It's been nice. They've been spreading the ball around, and that's another thing Hennessy does so well is he's not zeroed in. He's looking for the open receiver, and we've got 3 of them that are really good.
He has a plethora of weapons.
All right, Hennessy out to the right, rolling.
Throw it away. No,
he's able to complete it to Pitchford. Looks like maybe a 4-yard gain. Nice. Taking a play where it looked like he was going to be run out of bounds and just throw the ball away to be able to pick up some positive yardage. Difference between a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Hennessy is not going to outrun you, but he's smart enough and he's quick enough and keeps those eyes open, looking downfield when he's being chased, and found Pitchford over there in the corner for a nice 5-yard gain. It would be just like a run up the gut there, but we'll take the 5 and puts us in good position here.
I got 3 receivers, 1 running back. Hennessy's taking a snap, hands it off. That's going to be 28 up the right side. Ashton Kelly. Nice run.
Yes, and now you're seeing him running north-south and running 3 or 4 yards down the field before any contact.
That's right.
So a good sign for the Tigers maybe that some of these players going both ways. For Mitchell, they're starting to get wore down.
Also means those receivers are blocking. They're getting good blocks to start that. If those defensive backs are able to step right up, then that's obviously a problem.
Yeah, actually, that's a great point. These receivers, as great as they are and the numbers that they put up, they do block for each other. And that's why they know that they complement each other and the running game as well.
So offensively, the Tigers have really put it together, and Mitchell's struggling to stop them on the last couple of drives. So see if we can put an exclamation point on this one. Hennessy drops back, throwing the ball out to Maurice Carter. Maurice Carter. Nice, solid game.
Looks like we are in the red zone because the lights are flipping colors, and that's always a good sign when we're covering these games. He is Carter's come up big tonight throughout the game, and again taking what the defense gives you here, puts the Tigers inside the red zone for another first down.
I got to tell you, I love this Hennessy story here. Matthew Hennessy coming from a rival school, who was supposed to be a starter. They brought somebody in, thought that he was going to be better, so Hennessy was not going to start. So he came over to Palmetto, man, and he has been phenomenal. He hands the ball again off the 28. Right-hand side, nice minimal gain, maybe even a loss on that play. Maybe gone to the well one too many times. But, yeah, he's come in and he's done nothing but be productive. There's games where he doesn't throw the ball very much. This offense is all about what the defense gives you. Coach Sanders is very good about getting the offense to adjust from game to game depending on what kind of defense we're dealing with. And you don't see any ego. He just delivers the ball.
And that's all 11 of them on the same page with Coach Sanders.
That's going to be offsides on the defense.
Another sign that they may be tired here is the offensive line is beating them. But, yeah, this offense, they can be a grind team and wear you down, which we've seen on a couple occasions. There's been nights when they're airing it out, throwing for 300 yards and maybe rushing for another $150.
Right.
But when you look at it at the end of the year, they're balanced.
They are.
They're balanced, and Coach Sanders has been known for that. And but it takes, again, that non-selfish attitude by everybody on that offensive line, the offensive unit, to make that happen.
Yeah, 4 receivers, the 1 running back here. Hennessy takes a snap, hands it off. 28 again. He's running hard. Ashton Kelly, man, he's been the short yardage back for sure, and he's broke a few, and just kind of ticking along there. I mean, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, very, very manageable 2-down territory. Remember, they started this on that little short punt that put them on the 8-yard line. They have methodically, running and passing, moved this ball down the field. Several minutes off the clock. That defense has been out there for a good while, and they're probably gassed.
And that last drive that Palmetto had in the first half, same thing. We had the interference on the punt, and then ran all the way down.
Yes.
All right, running formation here. 2 receivers to the right. Running the ball to Partridge up the middle. He's fearless. He's a small guy, but he is fearless, and he is close to the 1st down. He may be just a hair short.
Okay, we've got a player down there. Hopefully everybody's all right. Yes, it's 3rd and 3, and we're going to have some trivia tonight.
All right, Kenny, I got one for you.
Let's see what it pops up here.
When was the last time Palmetto won a 2nd-round playoff game? Here's your options: 2021, 2022, 2023, or 2024.
Stay tuned for the answer. Okay. When was the last time?
Last time. Second round playoff game. Last year we went out the 1st round in a shocker. We were kind of surprised by that one.
But we have been in the playoffs every year for maybe other than 1 year. We've been in the playoffs every year. There's the cut.
Cut looks watch like party.
Yeah, they're there.
There's Jenny, who has been our sideline reporter for at least 1 game this year. She does a great job at the bar there.
Yes, and looks like a good crowd keeping up. Maybe they'll give us a wave here.
My wife and I have done trivia there a couple Thursdays. It's a nice place. They're 2 local brother and sister, and they have turned that place into something nice. It's a good place to go.
And it's kind of off the beaten path. You got to go over right. You don't go over the Sneed Island Bridge. It's right there, right before you get there. And there they are. They see they're on.
Hey,
TigerVision.
There you go. The cut watch party. Got their pom poms going.
Yeah,
I like it.
Good crowd there tonight. Thank you all for your support.
The cut. I might be there for some wings later tonight. We'll have to see.
All right. Are their wings any good?
They're very good. Yeah.
Okay.
All the food has been pretty good that I've had.
So big play here. Let's see what Coach Sanders dials up here.
Yeah, 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
All right, I think you got to go with 28 again.
Go with 28.
Go with who got you there. Oh, a little pitch, and he's
he
no,
slipped.
oh no,
the rug monster and the wet rug monster. Goodness.
And he would have had that easily.
Oh, yeah.
He would have had the 1st down easily. But again, the slipping has really hurt Mitchell this game, but it really hasn't hurt Palmetto as much. But
so the 10-yard, the 11-yard line got him.
Wow.
Yeah. And great play call by Coach Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, obvious thing would be to hand him and let him run north-south, but, he's had some good luck tonight running to the side. But, oh, my goodness. So the Tigers go pretty much 80 yards down the field. Here's the trivia question again. When was the last time Palmetto won a 2nd-round playoff game?
I already told you it was in 2024. Look at this. 2021, Palmetto defeated Fort Pierce Westwood 31-21 on November 20th, 2021. Sage Hickson, 139 yards. Jalen Wester, 11 tackles. They won the week before, but we had to forfeit with Brandon 2-0. That's right.
That was the year they let everybody play in the playoffs that wanted, and Brandon was going to be.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2025 FHSAA football championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. Football fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2025 Florida High School Football State Championship Games. The intense action takes place December 4th and 6th for the Rural and Fit Championships at the range at H.G. Morse Stadium, and December 10th through 13th for classes 1A through 7A at Pitbull Stadium at Florida International University in Miami. Come out and watch the best in Florida high school football play. Visit the FHSAA website at fhsaa.com for more information.
All right, we're headed back. We're here. We're back, Tiger fans, and I'm told we got a report for Bill. Where you at, Bill?
Guys, I'm here on the sidelines, and I don't know if the cameras can pick this up, but there's a lot of moisture on the ground, and you see the result on that last offensive play. Hopefully we can get enough footing, to get the ball back and take the lead, but right now there's a lot of dampness and there's a little bit of fog on the field, so we'll see if it affects the play any more than it has already.
Bill,
back to you guys.
Bill, can you run down the sideline and make a little cut for me to see if it really is going to bother you? Guess not.
I think he's probably glad he didn't hear you.
All right. Mitchell's take the ball, snap, running to the left side there. Great defense. Number 11, Kyron Davis, really blew that up. He took on the lead blocker and really just stopped any chance for that to be a successful run.
Rex Schwartz finished them off. Tigers be great to get a 3-and-out here to get another shot at this end zone, as they might get one more playoff here before we're going to have to completely flip the field. The cheerleaders are already heading in the other direction to anticipate that.
Number 2, Bryce Backus, has made a big play already in this game, and he's over here in the middle of this trips left. See if they're going to go back to him again. Oh. Wow. Very close. Nazir Pitchford. He's having a game.
He's having a game. We know he can catch it, but so they better be careful throwing over there by him. He jumped that route there.
We got the replay
Watch him
here.
Right there. He's eyeballing at everything. He sees the receiver. No, I'm sorry. He was over there. My bad on that. He's playing corner.
Caden Thomas does not look comfortable. With the pressures coming, he seems to shift his feet and kind of square up, and his pass has just been off.
That's what you want to do. Anything to disrupt him. They're not sacking him, but they're getting into him.
Finally taking off and running the ball. And, man, he's going to have a big run. Man, that's a great play. That's a 15-yard run there. So that's going to be first and 10 down to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Football Region quarterfinals on TigerVision.
It's morning again in Palmetto. Today, over 1,000 people will move from other states to Florida. Jobs and industries are rebounding, and so are the housing markets. It is no better time than the present to invest in quality real estate here. A safe and friendly place for your kids to play. A thriving hometown culture immersed in historic districts like no other. A place to turn a house into a home. Palmetto proud. Matthew Guthrie and Associates Realty.
All right, Tiger fans, back from the break, and switch the sides of the field here. You can see on this side of the field, you can see the little moisture. I mean, like it's visible from the booth here, hovering around the 30-yard line, little mist going on here.
Yeah, just like a little patch over there. They're playing right in it.
Obviously, footing's been an issue already, and I think it'll continue for the rest of this game. All right, Caden Thomas taking a snap, looking left, coming back right, and throws the ball complete. Nice pass, nice catch to number 3, R.J. Peabody. R.J. Peabody's had a few nice catches tonight as well.
Yes, he has. Again, just little short routes, taking what the defense giving you, and he's throwing it around Pitchford again, and he's
playing with fate with Pitchford there. He's been close twice tonight, so maybe that's a foreshadowing of something to come here in the fourth quarter. All right, 4 receivers, 1 running back. Caden Thomas taking the snap.
I saw that.
He floated that one. He's been pretty direct with his passes this game, but that one kind of got some air underneath it.
That was either Peanut or Schwartz that was reading that. Yeah, Peanut.
Yeah, I think that was 23.
Yeah, the thing was, he had to throw that. He threw that to the far side of the field, and so Peanut had some time to take his shot there, and nearly had the interception. So big third down and about 6 or 7 here.
Tiger defense needs to stand up strong here to get this ball in good field position. Thomas gets a snap, running left, looking deep. Oh, receiver came back, and there's no coverage, but there is a flag as well. I'm assuming that's going to be defensive holding.
Where did they? I don't.
Right here on the 46.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
When he went to cut to break back, you could see that they got in contact there, and then that's right where the flag landed. So, going to be holding on the defense. Again, with that.
So that moves the chains anyway.
And with this slick field, that favors the receiver because you know when you're cutting versus the defensive back having to adjust to it on the fly and have his feet just right. So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 44.
So Mitchell putting a decent drive of their own here. Started way back inside the 10-yard line. Now pushing close to midfield.
Got 5 receivers, no running back. Thomas takes a snap, quick pass out to the left. Wow, he's very quick. Was that Bryce?
That's Bryce
up there.
Bryce Backus.
Man, Backus. Yeah, he made a nice quick move to get outside. That looks like a Palmetto kid right there.
Yeah, exactly. And he, other than the one big play, he's been pretty quiet tonight. But you have to keep an eye on him.
Didn't see the receiver, but that was a nice block he had out there to break him free.
Exactly.
All right, snap. He looked like he was going to do a jump pass, and he threw the ball over to, I believe that was number 15. These letters. Oh, number 5, Cody Connor.
Yeah, looked like some type of a wildcat.
Yeah,
just,
Tim Tebow type deal there.
Tim Tebow, and then a jump pass to the tight end. We haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah, that was a nice design.
This year, great call there, and just what Mitchell needs as they continue to move the chains.
They like this 5 receiver set. They're doing it again. And snap again. He's running up the middle. They obviously want to see more of him up the middle running that ball. And I'm kind of surprised they did that little pop pass there versus giving him a couple of runs first to kind of set that up.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was successful with a 7-yard run. So that was a.
Thomas has rushed coming in just shy of 500 yards before tonight. So he is definitely a dual threat. And this is what Wiregrass Ranch did. They opened it up with the 5 receivers.
Got Paul Walker coming in with some pressure. And, incomplete pass. Looked like it was close to being intercepted, but it might have bounced off the ground as well.
Yeah, Tigers man coverage there. They sent the blitz. So Thomas had to get rid of it right there in double coverage. And Peanut actually probably jarred that thing loose. It might have been a catch. So again, a big third down. This one's 3rd and 2, 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 it looks like. Going to run up the middle again. Nice play. Nice defense by number 90, Tyron Harris. 6 foot 250. He's a sophomore. That's a big sophomore, Kenny.
That is a big sophomore getting an opportunity to play tonight with an injury and doing a great job there. Needed that big play. So Mitchell's got to figure out what to do here. It's 4th and 5. They're obviously out of field goal range, so they're electing to go for it here.
Again, we got 4 receivers. Trips left and running back to the right side here. All right, they're going to call a timeout and think this over.
Yeah, they're obviously well coached. They want to take a look to see how Palmetto was going to line up, and this is one of those 4 or 5 plays that might determine the outcome here.
Yeah, the slip over here
that's number 3.
All right. So, we couldn't do this broadcast without the guys in the trailer. You guys know Jordan and Chad, all the guys in there that just make it happen every week. Hey, guys, wave to them. Where's everybody? There they are. Oh, my goodness, look at this. What does that say? Dose Mullets, Palmetto Bait and Tackle.
Yeah, that's James.
Oh, James Burton, the director. Jordan up front. I think that's little Jordan, one of the Jordans up there.
That's one of his girls.
One of his 18 kids. Well, they do a great job in there, and the tech part of TigerVision is what really sets it apart. They do a great job keeping us on the cutting edge. I was in there earlier, and Chad is literally creating things
on the fly
30 minutes before the game, and he doesn't even think about it. And him and Jordan get it all working, and the whole Stranger Things, opening, like they come up with these ideas.
It's all way over my head.
Mine too. It's not over your head, Kenny. You're good at that stuff too. It's over my head.
Not like that. Big play here.
4th and 5. Tigers got to step up. Got a little pressure.
Route.
Oh, nice play, and that's completed on the left-hand side. And there was no room for any error on that. That was a nice completed pass.
Yeah, Backus comes big and pays the price for it, getting crunched right as he caught the ball, but went to the bread and butter guy that's 38% of their offense this season. Making the big play, getting them inside the red zone. They're in the red zone.
I think that was number 13 maybe, or 18? Number 18. He's not on our roster. Wow, nice run up the middle. He's breaking tackles still. Mitchell stepping up when they have to. 4th and 5, and then on the first down, getting 5 or 6 yards, like 6 yards on a run right up the gut against the teeth of this Tiger defense.
Yeah, Mitchell's saying, hey, if you can drive 80 yards, we're going to reciprocate here. Can they finish?
Well, Tigers were just in this same end zone, close to it, and
slipped.
And slipped and turned the ball over. So will that favor the Tiger defense this time? Will they go deep? Well, not deep. Will they go to the end zone on this play? Nope, it's going to be handoff to the outside. Oh, nice. He gets blocked again. He runs into the back of his blocker. And number 17, Isaiah Tyson, blew that block up and really stopped that from being a successful run. Great job.
Yeah, Tyrone Harris helping too. He stepped up here late in the game here. Just nowhere to go.
All right, it's 3rd down, 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Big play here.
They're definitely in field goal range.
You got Backus out to the left. Wide left. Oh. Got a timeout. Mitchell.
Okay, another timeout. That leaves him with just one, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
So
they didn't like what they saw, obviously, and the coach needed to regroup.
And then last time they did it, it was the 4th and 5, and they were able to convert here. Different set of circumstances, being that they're right at they're on the 19-yard line. They can the field goal range. The only thing they don't want to do is go backwards here. They don't want to sack. But they're definitely in field goal range. They want a touchdown, but a field goal also works. So a lot of things they can do here. But it's 3rd and 9. So defensively for the Tigers, it'll be interesting to see what Coach Matt calls here and dials up. They just want to keep everything in front of them and keep them from getting that first down.
This would be a great time for a big play from Paul Moore or Chase Henson. One of these guys come up here and make some contact and blow this thing up.
Zion Roberson as well, any of them. Pitchford.
Is it Pitchford's time? We'll see. All right, 4 receivers, 1 running back. He's running to the left, stopping, coming. He's trying to throw back. We got pressure on him.
He's got room. He's got running room.
There's nobody in front of him. He's going to score that touchdown.
Yes.
Untouched. Oh.
And he got in.
It's coming back. We're saying there's a flag on the field.
Holding
on the offense. That is huge.
That is a game changer.
I'm sure we got that on replay.
We'll see if we can't pick it up here. But so you take the 6 points away, but you're also going to put them potentially out of field goal range. See, it happened. It didn't pick up in the.
I think 17 was being held because as he came into the screen, the flag went in his general direction. So we didn't see what the actual hold was, but I believe it was on 17, Isaiah Tyson, who's had a couple of disruptive plays on this drive alone.
So huge penalty. They go from taking the lead to potentially being out of field goal range here.
Well, this could be a backbreaker, too. You know, they've had some long and
have.
distance, you know, and they've been able to convert. So the Tigers really have to play solid defense here.
They've got a lot of room to work with. Just keep everything in front of you.
All right, we got 4 receivers, 3 to the left, 1 to the right with a running back in there.
They've got to spy this quarterback.
Watch the scout of the backfield. Here he goes. The quarterback's going to run, and he's going to go down. Same thing. He slipped. Just the same way we did and went down at the 15-yard line.
Zion Roberson on the stop there. That's going to what's that put him at, Tom?
That's going to be 4th and
what yard line? On about the 20?
Yeah,
so
25-yard line.
42-yard field goal. That is probably right at the limit. Watching him kick before the game, my guess is anything in 25 and in is probably his range. So this will be a 42-yarder.
The snaps have not been good this game.
Yes, good point from a former long snapper.
So you look for a bad snap and a quarterback scramble, which could also be a problem. So they need to play solid defense on this and not go all after it.
Yes.
Here's the snap. Good, perfect snap.
It's going to be short.
It's going to be way short.
It's going to be short.
Yeah.
He got that thing right on the top of the G in the end zone. It just didn't have enough pop on it. He just got under it a little bit. So both teams go the whole length of the field.
Yeah.
Come out 0.
Wow.
It's still 7-6.
It's amazing.
Tigers got the ball and the lead. And that's what you want. Now, I would want more than 1 yard.
Playoff football right there. You know,
it is.
We were talking
football.
about that snap. That was pretty much a perfect snap. He just did not strike that very well.
He got under it, and it hits a little short there.
All right, Bill, we got a water break, so we hear Bill Britt's got something for us. What you got, Bill?
Guys, I'm here with Coach Wilkes, and Brian, a little tense on the sidelines lately. What do you think of this game so far?
I'm not celebrating, but I'm excited right now. If we could just make a nice little drive right here, run the ball a little bit with a little bit of those quick passes, I'd be happy at the end, hopefully.
A little unusual weather. We've got a lot of moisture on the field. It's affecting us, I think, a little bit more than the other team.
It's a little bit slippery out there. It is. I've never seen it like this before. They told me the other night it was like this, but it's different. We haven't seen it in a while like this.
Well, let's see if we can get a drive and close this one out. Back to you guys.
All right, guys. Bill down there with Brian Wilkes, the athletic director. Nice little pass by Hennessy out to number 3, Jock Harris. He's not able to break loose on that one, basically for a 1 yard loss, it looks like, possibly. And bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, we've had pretty good success with that tonight, but the Mustangs had that well covered.
You know, the story of this game is going to be this moisture that's been hanging around. You hate to see that, especially when we feel that we're a faster, more athletic team,
well,
you know?
Yeah, both teams have to play with it, so it's just, you know, it comes down to want to here. But, yes.
4 receivers, 1 running back. He's going to hand the ball up the middle. Oh, and he's going to go down immediately. Nice tackle.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage, so the Tigers have got a 3rd and long here, trying to play a little conservative here. See what Coach Sanders dials up.
Cody Connor's been a pretty sure tackler tonight. He's made several key tackles, one-on-one solo tackles. You know, in high school football, that's usually pretty hard to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Against a team that averages over 30 points a game, too.
Got Shane Partridge in. He's always a nice change of pace guy, generally up the middle. See what Coach Sanders has drawn up. Got a big offensive line up there, extra tight end. They're going to hand it to him up the middle, and he's going to be hit for not much. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 11. 4th and 11, and it looks like Mitchell might have called a timeout. Yeah, Mitchell called a timeout. They're trying to save that time. This would be a great time to have a good punter, you know?
Yes, be a great time to flip the play, but if they've taken a timeout, that's their last one, I believe.
Their last timeout with 3 minutes, 58 seconds left.
That's awful late.
Yeah.
You want to...
Yep, so this music is blaring. It caused a little disruption here in our headsets, but, Palmetto forcing them to take the timeout, obviously. It's 4th down. Scoreboard still says 3rd down, but it's 4th down and 11 or so, 10 or 11. And,
this is play. Every game, every play now to the very end is critical. You don't want to make any mistakes. You don't want to shank. Fumbles, all that. This is what it's going to come down to. This is what playoff football, like we said earlier, win or go home.
Brandon Galloway, it's time for him to show that he can handle the pressure. He obviously has a big leg. But let's see if he can handle that pressure.
And Backus is back there.
Good snap. Not his best kick. Going to catch it on the fly.
Got to cover it.
This is a problem. All right. Number 5. That looked like Cody Connor, didn't it? Was that number 5?
I did not. Those numbers are so hard to see.
So hard to see.
I don't know how you're doing it.
I'm listening to Luke. Luke's catching them better than I am. His eyes are younger.
Yes.
That was a nice return.
So, yeah, he got a decent punt off, but it was not the ones where he flips it over and it so the kick returner was able to we got a penalty. That's huge, another huge penalty, but that's what got the good return. Hennessy got the good punt, but
where'd you see the flag at?
Well, they just called it here.
See if they got a block in the back somewhere. Right there.
Right there. That was a good
back.
find. Good find, Tom.
That's
huge.
Unfortunate for Mitchell.
Yes.
Brandon Galloway, not his best punt.
So two big penalties. One cost them a touchdown, put them in field goal range right on the edge, and they were able to do it. A nice punt return that was going to put them on a short field. Now they're on their side of the 50.
That's a game changer right there, honestly.
It is. It's huge.
All right, 1st and 10 for Mitchell from the 43-yard line. A little stoppage of play, but we're back at it now. So they're in a bunch formation here. They're all in tight. And coming across the middle, and he just skipped it to him. Did not make it. No way. Skipped it to him. He's trying to sell it.
He's trying to sell it. But we've got TigerVision here, and they're going to be all over it here.
Number 7, Fairbanks.
Here's the bunch. And you're going to see that thing take about right there on the 45-yard line.
Hey, can't blame him for trying.
Saw those little black rubber pedals pop up.
Oh, yeah.
Into the fog.
All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10 still.
10, yeah.
2nd and 10.
Yes.
5 receivers again. They like this. They've gone to this in the second half exclusively.
They're doing what Wiregrass Ranch did.
Yeah. They have film too, right? So, all right, missed the play there. All right, quarterback Caden Thomas with an awesome scramble for a 1st down there. Picked up 15, 16 yards there.
Yes. Yeah, we're seeing memories of last week with Wiregrass Ranch and that quarterback pulling up all this magic and just doing – nobody's open there. So they got to keep somebody to keep an eye on him. And
you hate to waste that spot, but the one time you need it.
Yeah, he's going to capitalize. He's a senior. He's been around the block. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Caden Thomas taking the snap, looking right, coming back left, pressure on him. He's going to get rid of it across the middle. Oh, what a catch. Unbelievable catch. Easy. Easy with that. There's the penalty. Easy.
Okay.
All right, so that's an amazing catch by number, 16. Aiden Cruhalis, Jr. And then the body slam at the end, which obviously you can't do. So we got Jock Harris now playing defense over there, and
personal foul.
Maybe his emotion getting the best of him. Which
you have to. Yes, you can't let your emotions. Yes, this is critical. Every play is going to matter. Looked like he just found a spot in the open. He had run like a little hook route. Wasn't there. He was covered and just continued up to the field. And you can't do that. So they're knocking on the door here. We're under 3 minutes left.
A defense can only hold up so many times down at this end, so they're going to have to, obviously shorter field. It's a lot easier to cover that area. Looking for a big play again from one of these.
Tigers defense needs a turnover here.
Juniors and seniors need to make a play. Snaps a little high, throws it out there. It seems like even when they barely can get the ball off, they're able to complete it. I mean,
sometimes with the wide receivers falling down onto the field. But nice little gain. It gets them inside the, looks like around about the 5. There are about 2 minutes left. They're doing their 2-minute offense here.
We got 2 timeouts left. I thought we had 3 timeouts left, but they're showing that Mitchell still has one. I thought the Tigers had all 3 of theirs left. Just under 2 minutes, clock running. 2nd and 5. Need a big stop here. So they're going to try to run the clock out and then kick a field goal.
Absolutely.
Run the ball up the middle. And looks like a minimal gain, maybe a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. Clock continues to run. They're going to take their time. Right now, it's just barely more than an extra point to take a 2-point lead.
Takes you back to that slip down here on the 10-yard line or so.
Yes, exactly.
By Ashton Kelly, not his fault, but just slipped on this wet grass and went down. Big difference.
Tigers have to stop him here.
All right.
Force them to kick a field goal.
Just over a minute. Here comes a snap. Quarterback's going to run the ball. We got pressure on him, and he's down at the 10. Down at the 10. So that's a great defensive pressure there.
Isaiah Tyson made the play that we needed, but so it looks like the Tigers have called timeout right at 59 seconds. This is going to be 27-yarder. 27-yarders.
Yeah, this is definitely a makeable kick.
He was 47 of 49 coming in to tonight on his extra points. But they're going to try to ice him here.
I'm not sure that Mitchell has a timeout left. I know they're showing one, but I'm not sure that that's correct. They're showing the Tigers have one left. I thought that was our first timeout. Okay.
So obviously, if they make this kick, all the Tigers have to do is go down and reciprocate with another kick.
Man, 2 weeks in a row, playoff football. Last week, a high-scoring affair, not the same field conditions. Squeak one out at the very end, and this week in another, just a nail-biter with 59 seconds left. This is the game right here. If he makes the kick, we're still in it, but we have a short field. If they miss this kick, it's over. We win the game.
It should be. Yeah, we can kneel down.
Yeah.
But, it's going to come down to this guy here. I think he's made 3 or 4 field goals this season. But this one's definitely within his range.
Yeah, chip shot. It's going to come down to the snap and the hold. If they get that down, he should have a good chance to make it.
28 yards.
Good snap, good hold.
Got it.
And he made it right through there. Yep, that's a nice kick. Good job. That's number 7. Alex Fairbanks kicked that ball? I didn't think that was the kicker. But, yeah, I mean, you can't give them 2 shots at it, Let them come right back down the field.
Yeah, the personal foul when the receiver caught the ball, was able to get them down there in his field goal range. Tiger defense held held them to the field goal. So 57 seconds. What do we have? TigerVision says we have one timeout. All we need to do is get down to 35-yard line to have a decent shot at this.
So it looks like West Boca is up 41-7 against Eastlake in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to win that one easily. So whoever moves on from this game is going to end up playing West Boca in the regional final next week.
So we'll know that in 57 seconds. If the Tigers somehow are able to pull this out, which they're very capable, West Boca will be here next week. If Mitchell holds on, Mitchell, which they're right south of Newport Richey, will have to make a much longer bus ride across the state.
There have been many situations like this in the past. This could be an onside. Remember, they practiced the onside earlier, and they ran out and did it. This,
The only downside is that if it fails, the Tigers are going to have the ball at midfield. But yes.
Yep,
they bluffed it there, but they've been doing that.
Yeah, but the Palmetto's been in this situation many times over the years, and we need an amazing play, and we're able to come up with one. So this isn't a foregone conclusion. The Tigers have a good shot at this, especially if they can return the ball.
If they can block it right, they've got the guys that can take it to the house.
Right, if they get those gunners. There's the kick. It's a short kick. Going to catch that on the fly, and that's who we want with us, Jock Harris, and there's no blocking on this left side. So they take him down immediately. Got 51 seconds left. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the, it's like the 26, 27-yard line.
27. You need about 45 yards over the next 50 seconds to get down in field goal range.
Yeah, you think in this situation possibly some passes to the outside. We've been successful with those. Get out of bounds, kind of just get some little ticky-tack things down the field.
And if they can pass up the middle, it's okay as long as they get a first down, which stops the clock.
I'd like to see some of that, and then I'd like to see maybe the little pump fake like they did earlier and hit Pitchford over the top would be nice. So let's see what Coach has got. Game's on the line. Shane Parcher's in there. The snap coming back to Hennessy. 15, nice throw. There you go to number 5. All right, that's a first down.
Stops the clock.
Maurice Carter, nice.
43 seconds.
Clutch play.
So they probably have a couple of plays that they've called.
Line back up. Here we go.
Clock hasn't started.
4 receivers.
Clock is now. Clock starts.
All right, here we go. There's a snap.
Now they spike it.
Spike the ball. It stops with 39 seconds left, so 1st and 10. And we still got 62 yards to go, Kenny.
For the touchdown, yes, which I like that strategy.
Yeah.
Let's go score a touchdown.
Yeah.
So we need about 30 yards to get in decent field goal range. Brandon has tried 2 over 50 this year. He's had plenty of the distance. He's just has not put it down the middle, but he's very capable.
So need to get down around the 30. So
30, 35, anywhere in there.
4 receivers. The ball out to Jock Harris.
Come on, Jock, get out of bounds.
Step of speed, get out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Oh, no.
Yes.
He's
not.
Oh, now he's calling him inbounds.
That
Wow.
was close.
That's huge.
Was close.
That's huge.
28.
26 seconds, 25 seconds. And they're taking a long time to spot this ball.
They got to make
4 receivers.
18, 17. Yeah, they called the timeout.
Oh, man, you hate to see that. 10 seconds lost on that.
You're in kind of no man's land there. Do we call the timeout or do we save it for the field goal? And 10 seconds ran off, so we're down to 17 seconds. Ball's on the 46-yard line. You want to get to the 35.
My question was he out of bounds? Do we have a replay on that?
Yeah, we probably do. It didn't look like he was. He was just kind of laying right there. He didn't get the ball. Didn't get out of bounds.
Here we go. The Arctic Air replay.
And here's the guys here. Yeah, he was trying.
So he had to cut it back.
Here's the line, and I think he was like right.
Great job on the player behind him.
See his knee hit right there.
Yes, that's a good call by that ref. That's a tough one to make right there. From his perspective, you can see it clearly. So 3rd and 4, man. 3rd and 4, 17 seconds. I mean, a short little pass will get you
need the
first down.
You definitely need the first down, and you want to at some point get to the 35-yard line.
You got to think they're coming short side. They don't want to throw it far across the field. So, all right, 7's in motion. Hennessy drops back.
He's got time. Okay.
All right, nice catch by Jock Harris, out of bounds.
About the 40. 48 yard line. They need about 13 more yards.
Yeah.
11 seconds.
All right, 11 seconds. What are you calling here, Kenny?
You're going to have to. I don't know if they can throw it in the middle of the field. The kicking team's going to have to run out there and kick it, and I think they're going to have to get something out of bounds.
No timeouts left.
Even if they get it to the 40, 57, I'd give them a shot at it.
I don't think they got the time with 11 seconds left.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have to throw it outside again.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hennessy.
Count. Throw it away.
Throw it away. Okay, 5 seconds left.
Okay.
All right, so this is.
So they're going to have to throw up a
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Yep.
So you're going to want to look at Nazir Pitchford here. A home run ball, and you could hope for a pass interference, maybe. And that would give them if that could happen, there's a chance that would be enough for a shot at a field goal.
Offensive line did a good job in the last two plays keeping Hennessy with plenty of time to throw the ball. Just the receivers were not available.
So you got Carter and Pitchford on the far side. You're going to have Pitchford way over on the other end. So let's see what happens. This is it. This
here's
is
the snap. They throw the ball. They're going to get out of bounds.
Okay.
2 seconds left. I like it. That's a nice little play. Jock Harris.
Okay, 44-yard line. That's a 62-yard field goal.
Oof.
61-yard field goal. 61-yard field goal right now.
He's coming out. He's going to try it. Are you kidding me? I love it.
Brian Varnador.
My goodness.
Love being here.
This is huge.
Now.
Everybody needs to get on their feet for this.
Yeah.
This will be his history at Palmetto High School.
This could be a state record, national record. He is on our side of the field.
Mitchell's going to have a timeout and try to freeze him a little bit there, and I don't blame him because, man, the fever was high, the crowd standing on their feet, and Mitchell wisely took a timeout there.
Yeah, so he is so Partridge lined up on our 49. It's a 61-yard field goal. I mean,
Unbelievable.
You see that in the NFL today where because they're allowed to doctor the balls. Now they get them 4 or 5 days earlier.
Kicking balls.
So now those K balls they're capable of kicking 70-yard field goals. So, but
this is like you said, this is going to be historic if he can make this. The attempt might be historic, Kenny. Have we ever attempted a field goal from The ball was at the 49, 48?
When you're holding the ball on your side of the field, I don't think so. No.
That's a 61-yarder.
This would be
61 yards.
It would have to be some type of state or national record.
All right, here we go. This is the playoffs or bust right here. There's a snap. Good snap. Good hold, and he's not going to make it.
No, he's not going to make it.
He drove it, but he could not get the ball up, and that's the first time we've seen him not strike the ball well. And I think the pressure maybe was just a little too much.
Yeah, what you saw was a low trajectory.
Yeah,
and when you're that far back, you don't want to kick that high thing because you need that distance. So Tigers fall short. Unfortunately, hats off for Mitchell with a great game plan today to come in here and pull out. Who would have thought a 9-7 victory?
Heartbreaking loss for the Tigers. You point out a few plays. That slip down here near the end zone was huge on fourth down, would have definitely been a first down.
Yeah.
And then the defense not able to stop Mitchell coming back and driving all the way back down the field again. So you got to take your hat off to Mitchell. They're a good team. They're a well-coached team. They're running into a buzzsaw next week with West Boca. See how that plays out. But, again, for the Palmetto Tigers, this is going to be the end of the 2025 season. Very disappointing.
Yeah, unfortunate that it had to end this way. Yeah, you think of the plays in the first half where the defender gets and tries to jump the ball, and the receiver made the big play that got them their only touchdown of the night.
Yeah,
and
the cardiac kid thing only lasts so long. You know what I mean? When you're in close games, all season the Tigers were able to score pretty easily on teams, and like you said earlier, everybody's good in the playoffs. So
yes.
2 weeks in a row we had to play some tough teams, and this time I think this was a pretty fair match team, honestly, and I think the weather did not help us, but it didn't help them either. So you can't use that as an excuse.
Right? Yeah. Everybody has the same weather conditions to play in, but
I think they did a good job of keeping everything in front. We really didn't get anything deep. you know.
Yes.
So
yes, and then they had they did a lot of things that Wiregrass Ranch did with against us last week with nobody in the backfield and a dual threat quarterback that we struggled with last week, and it came down to this again. And
maybe Bill can get in here with the coach pretty soon, keeping an eye on him. Like you said, though, they went to that in the fourth quarter almost exclusively. They went to that 5 receiver.
Yeah, almost the whole rest of the game they couldn't run the ball,
and that takes away your spy. So the quarterback's able to run at that point. So you have to have everybody back defending a pass, and it was smart. It worked well for Mitchell, and hats off to them. They played a great game against our offense, and we had a great turnout tonight, but it was just not quite enough.
Two high octane offenses tonight. Was there any turnovers? I can't remember turnovers, penalties, but they didn't turn the ball over.
I don't think either side had a turnover.
And you had two teams that have put over 30, averaging over 30 points a game, and there's 16 through the whole game.
No turnovers, but we were inches away from a few picks, and man, that would have been a huge difference in this game.
We didn't get any.
Yeah.
We didn't get any.
You got to say for Palmetto, Ashton Kelly had a great game. I don't know what his stats are, but he ran the ball really hard.
He did.
Yeah, obviously Jock Harris, Maurice Carter, those guys consistently have good, solid games for Palmetto.
Hennessy was great at quarterback tonight. Only got sacked one time.
All right, looks like Bill's in here with the coach, possibly trying to catch the coach's comments.
This is going to be a hard speech.
Yeah, he's not quite close enough to catch it.
Guys, when it means something to you, it hurts, okay? It's supposed to hurt, all right? That means you care. That means you care. And that is a hard loss. There's no sugarcoating that. You guys gave it your all. Do not drop your head. Do not drop your head. When you look back on this season, you have everything to be proud of. Okay? Everything to be proud of. It hurts now. It hurts now. But I am so proud of you guys, how far you guys came from August. Okay? I am so proud of you guys. Seniors, thank you so much. You took over the county. We turned this thing around. Thank you so much, seniors. Okay? Thank you. We will do something special for you guys. Just know that. We will do something special for you seniors. Okay? It's playoffs, guys. It's survive or you go home. It's a tough loss, gentlemen. You guys fought your tail off. I am so proud of you guys. You guys gave everything you had. You did everything we asked to do. I'm sorry. If you want to blame somebody, blame me, okay? You guys gave it your all. That's all we can ask of you guys, okay? That's all. But at the end of the day, at the end of this season, you have nothing to be ashamed of, everything to be proud of. Everything to be proud of. Do you hear me? You guys took over the county, back-to-back district champs. Everybody's season ends except for one, okay? Everybody's season ends except for one. Could we have won that game? Yes, we didn't. That's life sometimes. But you hold your head up high and be proud, okay? You be proud, all right? Can we bring it in? Bring it in, boys. Can we bring it in? Yeah, bring it in. Hey, bring it on. Come on, y'all boys. Body up, thanks up. Seniors, thank you, seniors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, so proud of y'all. Hold your head up high. Hold your head up high. You guys fought your tail off. It's supposed to hurt, Mo. That means you care. That means you care. Bring it up, guys. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Okay, let's go, boys. Gotta love that raw emotion of playing your last high school football game.
Family on 6. 1, 2, 3. Tigers. 4, 5, 6. Family.
I can remember Coach Marino when we were down in Miami when the Final Four playing against Central.
I think Bill's ready.
I know, but said a similar speech about how much this hurts.
Guys, I'm here with Coach Sanders. A heartbreaking loss, but a very successful season. Sum up your feelings if you can.
You put it into good words. Very, very hard loss. It sucks when your season ends no matter what, unless you're finishing holding the trophy. At the end of the day, when you look back on it, and obviously it's going to hurt for a while, but when you look back on the season, very, very proud of our guys and our seniors, and they fought their tail off, and it wasn't a lack of effort. It just, they made one more play than us, and that happens in football sometimes. But I am super proud of these guys. They bought in, they do everything we ask them to do, and they just leave it all on the line out here. Unfortunately, we came up one play short tonight.
Well, it is heartbreaking, especially for the seniors, but we've got a lot of young men that'll be back for next season. So building on the success of the last 2 years, Eric, talk about the future.
We bring a lot back. Hopefully we can, continue to make strides and continue to make gains. I thought we're significantly better from last year to this year. And we've gotten a taste of what real playoff football is about, and we got down to the final 16. And, and now we just have to keep going and just find a way to keep improving.
Well, I can tell you that the fans of the Tigers are proud of this team and the season that we've had and the job that you're doing. So I know that the kids will bounce back and be ready to get after it in spring ball.
Appreciate that. The community of Palmetto is awesome. The support is awesome. So hopefully we'll keep this improving and make you guys proud.
Okay. Thanks, Eric. All right, back to you guys.
All right, guys. That's a great speech that he had for the players there, and we've all been there. We've all played our last football game, and to hear the emotion, one of the kids, break it down a little bit, and Coach responded with, "It's supposed to hurt. It is supposed to hurt. You're supposed to want it so bad," and to realize for a lot of these kids, this is the last football game they're going to play. A lot of those seniors, not many go to the next level. So, Kenny, tell us about your experience with, into the game and.
Yeah, well, let's look at some stats here real quick. Again, very, very balanced. Looks second half fared better for Mitchell, as it was neck and neck. But the quarterback with some runs, they were able to get up to 70 rushing yards, and passing pretty much the same. Both quarterbacks played very well. Both teams played very well tonight. Total yards coming on the road, making that. Hour and 15-minute drive down here to Palmetto. Mitchell with 291, and they actually won this game with double the penalty yards for the Tigers. So the Tigers, like Coach said, had a lot of positives. Just the one more play, and we talked about different plays during the game that made this game end up being 9-7. So next year they'll redraw everybody, and we'll figure out we'll be 6A, 5A, 7A next year, and we'll do this again.
Coach Sanders' second year as the Tigers signal caller, and done a great job. Been in the playoffs 2 years in a row. Went out in the first round last year, second round this year. He's definitely turned this team around.
Well, he's won 19 games. He won 10-1, 10-2 this year, 9-2. Last year, 19-4, and there's a lot of kids that will be coming back. A lot of the skilled players. I think we just lose a couple of seniors on the offensive line, some big key ones. But in defense, we're going to lose Paul Moore and number one Robeson and some others. But a lot of the nucleus coming back, and a lot of JV kids got to move up to be a part of this, so they got a good taste of play of football. So they got a couple of extra weeks of reps that'll put them ahead for the spring next year.
Right, Tigers were able to win the county. They beat all the county teams that they faced. Manatee being the biggest one, and obviously that was a big win. And looking forward. A lot of kids transfer around the county. There'll be kids coming to get a piece of the Palmetto action over here. It's been solid for 2 years in a row.
And hopefully with what Coach Sanders has been able to do here, and not even 2 seasons, because he came here on the fly, but we'll keep our players and nucleus, and that's all you can hope for.
All right, did my best to fill in for Brian Varnador tonight, who always does such a great job. It's a little tougher than it looks.
He's some big shoes to fill.
He is. But tonight's final score from Harley Stadium in Palmetto, Florida: Mitchell Mustangs 9, Palmetto Tigers 7. Unfortunately, the Mitchell Mustangs will advance to play in the regional final next week against West Boca Raton. Kickoff's at 7:30 p.m. Friday, November the 28th. Visit the Florida High School Athletic Association website at FHSAA.com for more information. We again thank the #1 fans in the world for watching TigerVision as presented by Conley Buick GMC. One town, one team, and for the last time this year, go Tigers.